Sí.
Get ready to groove to the rhythm of excitement as We Be Jammin' Live takes you on a thrilling musical adventure. With a spin of the wheel, our talented musicians spin into action, bringing you an unforgettable experience of music, energy, and entertainment. From classic hits to modern tunes, our talented artists will have you singing along and dancing to the beat. So, sit back, relax, and let the music take you on a wild ride. Do you have what it takes to be one of the 5 to be on the next We Be Jammin' Live?
I'm a little drunk right now, but you would never know it. I'm a little drunk right now, but you would never know it. I'm a little messed up, or whatever you call it. I had your number saved and I thought, well, shoot, I might as well call it. You're probably still with what's your name? Yeah, sure, of course you are. See, I don't care. I met a fine girl at the bar. Woman you would ever be, I think her name was Rena. Way too much tequila, was it? Your Serena, but anyway, I'm doing good. Great. Oh, by the way, your favorite band is gonna be in town, and I'm the whole day get delayed. And I know you gotta take it right up close there to the stage. And you hear about cancellation, just a studio Tanqueray. But you ain't asked who's opening up, but we're headlining is what they say. And now we're here standing face to face, screaming, I'm a little drunk right now. You would never know it. I'm a little drunk right now, but you would never know it. I'm a little drunk right now. You would never know it. I'm a little drunk right now. I'm a little insecure and I hate the bore. You already know it. I'm an undiscovered poet, performer with rockstar motives. Let me tell you something that not many people have ever noticed. But I'm scared of being vulnerable. And I'm scared of commitment, but obviously, yeah, whatever. Who is it? I bet if I called you, you'll be right at my spot in about 5 minutes. And you're going to delete this voicemail, God forbid your man think I'm in it. I'll say this to me when I get up in it, but I'm a little drunk right now. But you would never know it. I'm a little drunk right now, but you would never know it. I'm a little drunk right now. Oh, I'm a little drunk right now. I know you're doing your best to, but I won't let you forget me. I know you're doing your best to, but I won't let you forget me. I want you to know I can hold myself on my own, but I'm a little drunk right now. I'm a little.
Hey, I'm Tommy Kenyon, your tech content creator and digital content pro. With cutting edge AI guidance, I craft segments like interactive audio, or video audio sync tutorials, and more. I deliver clear step-by-step digital solutions that make your projects shine, practical, fast, and ready to roll. Hire me to bring your tech vision to life. Let's create something epic together.
Lately I've been thinking things could be just, and not only in the sense of the word, but we could really build trust. And I know it sounds like a stretch after all that we've been through, but if someone like myself can do it, why the hell can't you? Baby, we're living on something that just don't exist. And how long will it take for action or to raise your fist? I'd say in the fight, trucer ways. But it's time my mind somehow can make it, and I won't sit around anymore waiting for someone to save me, that's for sure. But baby, that's for sure. This country was built on the backs of the working class, and now you've got all these billionaires sitting on their asses telling us how it's gonna be. Well, I don't know about you, can only speak for me. I'm sick of the shystiness and everything in between. When it's together, we are always gonna overcome all the nastiness, the absolute obscure. Give them what they want, they think we're sleeping, but baby, guess what it is? We're all waking up, and I ain't talking about what is. I'll see you around, see you around the next 7 minutes. Nah, this is how this ends.
Yeah, shout out to the loop button. Yeah, I forgot to hit the little check button that says not to loop, but hey, shout out to everybody. Good morning. Good Monday morning. It's March the 24th. Shout out to everybody, man. What a wonderful weekend we had for myself. Anyway, I'm only going to speak for myself, but I can say that it was good. I was glad to get things rolling and just start learning about this little person that was dropped into my life. Seems like, but that's great. That's cool. Thankfully, spiritually, and just as a human being, I'm ready for it. So whichever way that it works out, I'm a part of her life. I'm just glad that she landed somewhere where somebody can help her, because we're gonna do so. So shout out to everybody. Good morning, everybody. I see you, Gen X. Appreciate you being here, man. Good morning, Vandy family. Thank you, man. Good morning, Mom, Missy. If you're watching, appreciate you. I know Mom is, but if Missy's sitting there watching, good morning to you. Hey, yeah, congrats, Guy and Shine. Yeah, man. Yeah, old Shine and me, we've been going at it pretty good, and we've made a few decisions, and we'll talk about it when I bring him up, or whenever he pops in is fine too. But yeah, well, look at that, isn't that? I tell you what, I tell you,
poof.
it's something how that works. It's
It's been a while.
amazing to me, man. But good morning to you, Sean.
Good morning, man. Yeah.
Saying, as you know, you was in the back anyway, but just saying hello to everybody and shouting them out real quick there. But
Yeah.
one little thing I did want to tell you in front of everybody, the fella from Heavy Hitters Band did reach out to me. So I'm going to be getting in touch with him at some point. I apologize to him if he happens to hear this. With things that happened for me that you guys are very aware of, I just didn't have time to reach out and speak and figure things out like that. So I'm back, anyway, I reached back out to him, let him know, like, I apologize, let him know, like, hey, I didn't forget, but look, I will reach out to you. So I appreciate them hollering back at us, and we're going to have them. I'm going to see. We're going to make it happen. He's going to be
Yeah.
on here with us and talk about things and just. But so anyway, I just thought I'd share that with you guys and with you, because it's something I just found out, just like we had, like a couple days ago. So and
stuff.
I hadn't really got to
Good
speak.
stuff.
So. Yeah, man. Shout out to you guys, and shout out to Big Jack once again. Appreciate you letting them know, and I think we've shared with them that his son is part of that band, but he was gracious enough to reach back out to me through the same platform that that Big Jack is able to reach me through through texting or whatever.
Yeah.
And he texts me and everything. So and because they're local, like they're not local, but you know what I'm saying.
Close
Like
enough,
there's
yeah.
they're like right there, so they're not
Cool.
that far really. So I just appreciate him reaching out like that, and I respect that. And I'm looking forward to getting to speak to him. I'm sure that it'll be outstanding to have him on and just share their journey, because man, they're kind of young and getting going, and man, I can remember. I wish because I wasn't that guy that had my stuff together in my 20s, dude. I was living on a prayer. You know what I'm saying? Like legitimately, I
Hey,
wasn't singing
think
no.
Bon
living-
Jovi might owe you some money.
yeah. Hey, because there wasn't no. It was like I didn't have my stuff I couldn't have handled it physically or mentally, or I would have ruined it even if I did. I would have ruined anything like that. So shout out to them for keeping their stuff together and just
Make sure you
just-
keep it together. All
Yeah,
those things
keep
that
it
they
together.
start offering you
It's
for
about
free.
the music. It's
That's
about the
right.
music, man.
Yeah,
It's
man.
about the music.
You can
And
get mixed up in it quick though, because
Yeah.
I was at it in my late teens, early 20s,
yeah.
and you got to watch that stuff.
Yeah.
Sex,
Well,
drugs,
shout
and
out.
rock and roll, man. It's a
Yeah,
lot of
dude.
fun. Just be careful with which ones
Yeah.
you choose.
Yeah, well, they seem like really like the
Yeah.
music that we have to share, Bomb. That's out, dude. That's cool for original. For me, I'm listening to all the different
It's really
stuff
well done.
that they
Really
kind
well
of
done.
throw at you, and it's like, dude, it's not like in a rambled up kind of way. It's like, oh snap, that was slick the way that off timing was, or the way that, like, and it wasn't, it wasn't like an accident. You could tell it was a purposeful, like, hey, yo, I'm gonna kick
Oh
it up.
yeah,
I'm gonna throw you off just a minute.
The punches
Just
are
a-
perfect, right? Like we hear like
yeah, I like it. Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Like I hear, yeah, it's all there.
And I just
It's
dig
all
the
there.
fact that that's theirs. That's
Yeah.
that's I
Oh
like
yeah,
that.
for sure. No, and it's nice to hear something that's like you like I've never really heard anybody sound like that. You know what I
No.
mean? Like not
No.
like that, and it
No.
sounds super cool.
And
so-
I'll be honest with you, dude. I love I love guitar, but I'll be honest with you, man. I think the way they got it's perfect. I don't have nothing. There
I
is
wouldn't
nothing.
change nothing. I wouldn't
There
change
is nothing that
Not
I
right
could
now.
pick an instrument up and do with that I feel like.
With that,
But,
you can't do
like-
with those three synths. Like you're never gonna touch them. Never gonna touch them.
Well,
Like
I
you
just feel like they stopped where they needed to. I
Yeah.
think the sounds they have in it is what it needs. Like I've sit and
Well, they
listened to
got
it in the
guitar.
background
Like,
and
like
messed
he
with it.
has like an over like just a rhythm where he does like the guitar like with the bass match and stuff, but then he rips right off into like
Yeah, dude.
like that, you know.
Let's
Oh yeah, I've
see,
seen some hockey questions. Hockey was
Yeah, that's
absolutely
what I was getting at.
insane. It was crazy. We advanced. That wasn't what was crazy about it though. What was crazy was I ended up having to yell at the other coach on the team with me because he got very, very intense in front of a lot of people. This is when you're doing this in this particular arena. All the fans are behind you, so like they're pounding on the glass and it's getting nuts. So statistically we shouldn't have made it through just because of where we were and the caliber of team we were playing. But we beat these guys 1-0.
Heck yeah.
And it was awesome. The kids were like over the moon. So now we go again next weekend, right? But I seen something I haven't seen since I was a young fella playing hockey, which was the team we beat. And I got a huge problem with this. Like your dressing rooms are always like, say it's like 1 and 3, right? Like they'll stagger them so like you're not right beside the team you're playing.
Yeah.
Anyway, the coach comes flying across the ice like he doesn't do any like there's a whole like you're supposed to shake hands and all this stuff, and the coach is usually the last one to leave the bench, right? Like the team leaves and then you walk outside type thing. And this grown man, like he was probably, if I were to guess, like probably late 40s, early 50s, walks into the room and he picks up the garbage can and he rifles it. These are 9-year-old kids sitting on the bench that have to like in the room jump out of the way. I seen that for about 2 seconds, so it was going to roar mode, door open. Like, buddy, what are you doing, dude?
Yeah.
But luckily there was people there from the association because I normally I haven't really seen coaches do that, but I mean when the door's closed, you know what I mean, they can be saying anything to the kids.
Right.
But it was good that there was a fella from the association there that actually overheard and seen it as well. So hopefully he'll be removed because there's no place for that. Like, I mean, hockey's crazy enough. You don't need, if your leadership is like that, like, you know what I mean? It can really ruin the game for you. You're not going to want to play that again. If you ever been screamed and yelled at for anything, usually, at least as far as it goes with me, it's like I'm going to meet you with resistance. I'm not going to be receptive to what you're saying, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, proud of my kids. Felt sorry for the other ones.
That's
We
awesome, man.
advance. Yeah.
That is awesome, bro. Shout out to him, man. That's awesome, man. Keep it up. Keep up the good work too, man. Shout out to you, brother. Hey, did you see that pro move, by the way, with the sneeze, man? I even
I
muted
did.
my mic there.
I did. I seen the mute and the head turn. I'm like,
Yeah,
good work.
dude. I felt that. I was like, oh man, here it comes. Like, it was one of them from deep within too. It was. Thank you, sneeze. That was a good one, man. You know what I mean? Woo.
Bonjour, ma ville. Oh, we got a French speaker in here. Right on. Or is that just a few lines that you know? Do you know that person, Lord?
See, Lord Kiss Freak. Yeah, that's from over at. I've seen him at Miss
Okay,
Max
cool.
and at Magic of Healing. I think is if I'm going through my memory. I got let me just put. But I know at Miss Max I've seen him or seen that channel. So yeah, they're friends and they're blue. I've at least been to their channel. I can tell you that for sure, 100%. Because I try to go through the ones that are on my under my moderation thing, I go to their channel and I check them out for sure. I just now have started kind of learning how to keep up with all that, but on my page it shows me now that I know how to find it. Like I
Okay.
know through my computer how to go through and see exactly who's my moderator, and that's how I kind of go through. I start with them, and,
I find
and
it's
you
interesting
know what I'm
because like I
saying.
don't
So
I live in a very French place, so it's to see French in the chat is
yeah,
it's interesting.
I have no clue what it says, but it's good vibes.
Well,
So
I'll
it's always
translate
just
for
like,
you.
okay,
Amanda said, "How are you doing today?" First, he said, or they said, I'm not sure. What,
yeah,
you know,
yeah,
whatever. But they're
not
like,
100%. Yeah,
yeah. Hi, how are you today? Well, it translates. Hi, how are you today? Beautiful, pretty much. And she just responds, "How are you doing today?" So
That's
that's the
awesome.
translation.
Okay, well, great, man. Yeah,
Yeah.
man. Well,
Hey, man.
bonjour. I guess is that how you say it? Bonjour,
Yeah, exactly.
bonjour.
Bonjour.
Is that how you do it? Or
Bonjour.
Give me one example. All right, go with it.
Okay, let's go with thank you first. Okay, so that's
Okay,
merci.
okay. What is it?
Merci.
Merci.
Very good. Yeah.
Is that
You're
pretty good?
Now if you have
Merci.
beaucoup,
Beaucoup.
there you go. Thank you very
Yeah.
much.
Merci. Merci beaucoup. Yeah. Hey, I do sound pretty Frenchy, don't I?
Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. We got Gaston
Hey.
in here because we started talking about that.
Well, merci beaucoup.
Yeah,
All right, well,
there you
give me
go.
one more. Give me like a, give me like something that goes with that. Give me
Okay.
something, give me something that goes with that.
Let's see.
Hit me, yeah, give me something.
Say jambon. Jambon.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Merci beaucoup pour le jambon.
Oh, that sound. What am I saying? Hey, it's a rough translation before I start spitting anything out
Say,
there.
thank you very much for the ham.
Oh, oh.
Yeah.
So, merci beaucoup.
Pour la.
Ola,
Like pour. I'm pouring. Le
le,
jambon.
jambon.
Jambon. Yeah, you got it.
Jambon. All right, so
Yeah. All right, so that was our French lesson for the day.
shout out to every one of you. Merci beaucoup. I don't know. I can't. I'll have to just kind of practice it because I don't know how to make it roll off like that real good.
That sounds
Merci
like-
beaucoup. Pour more.
Pour la.
Pour la.
Pour la.
Pour.
Jambon.
Pour le jambon. Pour.
Yeah.
Merci beaucoup pour le jambon.
There you go. There you go.
Hey,
That's awesome.
well, shout out to every one of you, man. I appreciate that. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Good work.
Well,
Good
that's
work.
cool. Thank you. Hey, well,
Fresh-
shout out to you guys. Hey, shout out to you, Sister B. I seen you there. Hey, did y'all? If y'all have the time, I would encourage you to go to my community page. And the last thing that I shared was from this morning, and you can check out the wanted list. Sister B's little thing that I
Nice.
was, just happened to cross there, and just wanted to say that. So good morning. Hey, I gotta address Miss Amelia. I see you, Miss Amelia. I thank you for being here, our young friend. Thank you for your songs and stuff. I always appreciate that kind. Now, I want you to understand that I'm bad about the emails yet. So when you email stuff, I'll try my best to like get it. Like when you send me something you want me to share with everyone or something, I'm not real handy at it yet. So just understand that. And I'll be honest with you. This weekend, I didn't do a whole lot of checking of anything. I was spending time with that young lady that I just felt like I needed to be, at hand with her for this weekend and figure out, just learn a little bit more and everything. So I didn't really look through a whole lot of things. So shout out to you. I appreciate you being a friend of the show, and I just appreciate you being a part of the community. So we thank you very much. I know I've missed some of these comments, but thank you. I see you here. Lord Kiss Freak, thank you so much. At Shindig, you're in Ontario too. Okay.
No, I just put Montreal. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, I just see you there.
We're
now,
not.
yeah.
It's actually funny because before we came on, on here we always have a powwow kind of behind, talk about what's happening, what's going on, especially after the weekend. I was talking about some stuff I seen happening in Canada right now. We talked about it a few weeks ago here on the show. I'll just mention it quick. I'm not going to get into it, but we were talking about people that deal with dependency issues, primarily opiates. And up here, they ran that safe supply gamut for what, 6-7 years or longer, I think it was. And my mind was blown away with how much they were prescribing people. To get to the end of the story, me and Guy were talking live here last week or the week before. It was within the last 2 weeks about this subject. We were just kind of saying, hey, the day's coming. The day's going to come. Well, February 25th of 25, right? So just happened about a month ago. They cut that whole program. The government cut that whole program. Now, you got to understand how many people were relying on this from coast to coast. These aren't even people that were on methadone or Suboxone.
Right,
Straight, they're getting prescribed 25 to 70 plus Dilaudid a day.
Bless America, man.
Number 8s, the strongest ones you can get. And
That just seems like purposeful to me, and it
well,
is.
the worst part is like they were,
And
I
now
mean,
these people are going to be out.
man,
That-
it's like
It's going to be
when I seen it, I thought of this. I remember being like around 10, 11, right? When we used to have a smoking section in our school, so that'll tell you something, right? And we smoked, weed and cigarettes and all that stuff out there, and the teachers didn't much care. But that was at that age. And then I seen this program, and like a lot of these kids, that specifically kids, and it seemed to be specifically younger girls, when the lockdown happened, they were getting their hands on these things, right? Because they were buying them for like $2 a piece. Like back when we were buying them, if you had to buy them, you were paying $30, sometimes 40 for one, for one. And they're getting them at $2 a shot, and they just like buy 10 and take a handful of them. 13 years old, 12 years old, like, and the ripple effect of this is going to be horrendous. Because I remember 4 years ago when they cut the program in Vermont State. Okay, so they had a program in Vermont, very similar, and they cut it. Within a year, 1 in 3 kids in that state became familyless. 1 in 3, under 5.
Yeah.
So now you got, what do you think? What do you think is going to happen to them?
Oh,
right?
I mean, it's just it's not even a ripple effect. It's a tidal wave.
It's a tsunami. It went from what we went through, like that era, which we thought was like, they just kept going, bro. They just kept, we stopped and changed, but they just kept going, poisoning or whatever. I'm not going to get too into it, but
man, it's just insane.
Pay attention to your neighborhoods. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for real, man. Because that's the thing is we understand the desperation that comes with people when that happens, and man, it's a total letdown and neglect of, if you are truly going to define something as a disease, which is what they define addiction as, then that means that you understand that there is not that addiction is not healed by creating another addiction to something else. That addiction is created just to make a place for something else. It's just taking its place. So it's like it's purposeful. It's like, okay, now you got people on this that you're going to take away from them. Now they're going to be now it's going to be okay. Well, now we shift them over into this section of things, and then they're still stuck.
Well, they literally got caught. They got caught with their hand in the cookie jars. They said, "Wow, okay, here's the philosophy. All right, people are doing fentanyl. All right, now I'm going to tell you something about tolerance. Once you start doing a drug like that, you don't go back to Dilly's. You get your script."
So I don't forget. They said if Sean typed in here, I can't see.
Well, that's weird. What I typed.
Did you type through StreamYard or through your?
Yeah, through StreamYard.
Did you?
Yeah, dude. Well, here's the comment. Can you see it up here, Lord?
I just thought that was. That was weird that they couldn't see your comment.
We did have a couple of tech problems last week, so I don't know.
Yeah,
but I'm in Montreal. I don't. I'm well aware of Ontario. I spent quite a bit of time there. But no, I live in Montreal now. There's a reason for that.
Ontario's fun spot, huh?
Until it ain't. Yeah. But no, it's it's a bad scene. It's a bad
It-
scene, and I
it-
feel terrible for people that I just can't imagine. Like, imagine being
man,
worked up
just-
to that level, and then you just, because that's what they do here. There's no like taking. It's just cut, It's
Okay.
done, right? So it's like you got a 70 a day habit.
Bless
and you-
America, man. Like, I mean,
I don't even understand how there's enough hours in a day.
I don't need. That's what I'm like.
And I was pretty good at doing what I used to
Like,
do.
yeah, I was too.
You know,
I
what I
was, you
mean?
know, like,
Like,
you know, like
terrible,
I felt like I
terrible.
could hold my own in that category, but that gone,
And I
man.
see that, I'm like, man, they're really swinging for the rafters.
Like, like maybe I wasn't really all that bad anyway. Like, you know, like apparently, you know. So,
but
you know,
in
but
all-
it's
but in
been a
all
created.
reality, yeah.
It's been a created thing, bro. It has.
Well-
It's been a created thing that over time
Yep.
they've just and that's what I say, that we know that it's kind of been a foreseen thing. This can't go on. We know that it can't go on. But shout out to everybody here. We see you 20 in the house. I'm gonna jam us another
vibes.
song.
Yeah.
Good vibes to everybody, man. We appreciate all of you being here. Shout out to each and every one of you, man. Good vibes from me and Shine. We appreciate you. Like I said, we're going to share a little bit of our new schedule and what we feel like is comfortable for us during this season of our little journey, and what's just coming naturally for us where we live at, which is springtime. So shout out to you guys. We'll be talking about that when we come back. So we just appreciate you. Shout out to Gas and Guitar Covers. This is a song that he covered of please put that in the chat for me, Sister V. I can never remember that young man.
Johnny Amish. Nailed
Johnny
it.
Amish. God bless you.
First
Sean,
time
dude.
I got it,
God
buddy.
bless you. God bless you, brother. Yes, by Johnny Amish. So shout out to you, Gasson. We appreciate you. Shout out to everybody here. We appreciate you too. We'll see you in just a few minutes.
Like, guys.
Good vibes, everybody.
Is it wasted now? Your thoughts unwind somehow across the shadowed lands to a place forever stands. There's no time to get old when you're dancing down an empty road. Got both feet pointed straight at the night, underneath those burning clouds of twilight. Believe wherever you go, there'll be enough music to feed your soul. And even though I know you're not coming back, I'll say I'll see you again. Have we wasted here the silence of our fears? Frozen morning light on the day we learned to fight. There's no time to get old when you're dancing down this empty road. Got both feet pointed straight at the night, underneath those burning clouds of twilight. Believe wherever you go, there'll be enough music to feed your soul. Even though I know you're not coming back, I'll say I'll see you again. There's no time to get old when you're dancing down an empty road. Got both feet pointed straight at the night, underneath those burning clouds of twilight. Believe wherever you go, there'll be enough music to feed your soul. And even though I know you're not coming back, I'll say I'll see you again. see you again.
Outstanding. Good vibes, everybody. Appreciate you guys being here. This is Guy and Shine. Good vibes. Always good vibes to all of you, man. Appreciate everybody coming through. We see you 20 in the house. Shout out to you guys. Thank you all so much. We appreciate it. That was Gaston. Let's see. I think I seen you write something in here. Let me back up here, guys. Let me scroll back. I'm trying to back up a little bit. Okay, I see Johnny. Thank you, Sister B. Hey, Brother Shine. Just see Johnny Amish. Okay, thank you very much. But I seen one in here from the best Don Williams cover you've ever heard. Okay, okay. I see you, Sister B. Thank you. I see
What does that mean?
I seen something in here by Gaston. If you don't mind, just say what you said before. I seen a comment in here about you sent a message to that dude that or something or no, wait a minute, I know where I seen it. Never mind, you sent me an email just now, bro. Shout out to you. I know exactly where I just seen that. It flashed up on my phone. I thought it was in the comments, man. Dude, I'm like, hey, I got so much stuff happening. I got
They're going like,
dude, I got notifications on I'm like, whoa, man. Shout out to everybody, man. Appreciate you, dude. I'm sorry, man. I got stuff happening. I got like monitor here, computer there, phone there. I'm like Mr. Gadget, and I'm not. I can promise you I'm not. But shout out to you
were
guys.
Inspector Gadget?
Fake it till you make it, brother. And this is what faking it looks like. But shout out to 21 in the house for us, Brother Sean. Thank you, man. Thank 22 of you. Appreciate you guys. Tommy Kenyon, appreciate you, man. Shout out to you for helping me and Sean. We appreciate you being part of this journey with us, man. You're one of the pals, and you're in there, man. So thank you, brother. Thank you very much. Shout out to Tommy Kenyon, keeping it real meaty, man.
Sir.
He's doing his thing. And I see you stretching them wings, my man. Know that I can't be around for everything that you go to do, but I support you, my brother. And if there's something you can do from here that helps you, then just know I encourage you that I want to be a part of that journey with you, because I appreciate you, and so does Sean. We just appreciate you, man.
Yes, we do, Tommy.
So thank you, man. Thank you, bro. Thank you, brother Tommy. Appreciate you, man. Tommy Kenyon. Surviving together. Thank you, Miss Mac, once again, for having me over to your channel. And what an outstanding conversation that was. It really just kind of made, from a person like me, in some ways, just talking about those types of things helps me identify where it really does make me feel better, where it really does, where like in my mind I hadn't never really thought about, okay, well, how is this really? I just knew it helped. But really focusing in on, like, man, that does feel kind of good when you do this, or it does make you get all kinds of different rewards. So thank you for that conversation, and I just appreciate you.
I did get your email, Mac.
Yeah.
So I'm going through the video. So yes, thank you very much. It's given me something to recollect, because it's been a minute since I've been doing any of that kind of stuff. But yeah, no, very good, man. I'm glad it went really well for you, dude.
Yeah,
it's very good.
It did. Yeah, man. Yeah. So shout out to everybody here that's just been here with me and Sean, and just been doing our thing. And shout out to Sean being a part of the journey. Me and Sean, we try to take this thing as, he's got his channel at Sean Dig. I've got my channel at Creating Change, and we had to make a decision. Okay, one of or the other, whether it wasn't really a, okay, well, I can do that, right? No, it was like, okay, but one or the other of us has to, like, take, you have one or the other has to have the thing. So it's like, okay, went ahead and done that. And we started this thing, and I personally just, for myself, set myself on one of these journeys that I knew was going to challenge me. I knew was going to, at some point, I was going to reach a point where I didn't really want to do it, but how much do you love it? Mm-hmm. Is it still worthy? Mm-hmm. Well, going a couple times a day, every day, through a whole month, I found out that, okay, you flood, okay, that's great, that's cool.
Yeah.
But then you also start seeing, okay, well, I know that I want to do this, so you just keep pushing through it, and it was still fun, and every day you found a way to make it somehow relatable and somehow something. So, that's where I think, and I see like that what we have done has went from a couple people who just really supported us and was our folks, and we know, and we thank you. And then we see all you new people coming in and giving us a chance here at our little shot at trying to bring you something just a touch different and just a touch out of the ordinary, and just build up a community that can trust what we're doing and can see that we're trying to be something just a little bit on the other side of things. Just not, we both know that we could get on our phones and just sit in front of it and we could probably entertain people all day long. But we both understand that with a little bit of technology growth between us and a little bit of adding our flavor in with the right touches, that we can also bring something that's fun and have fun doing it ourselves, because we both enjoy being able to have, an opportunity to laugh about some dumb stuff and like address some issues too. Let's be honest.
Yep.
A platform where when I think you and I both have spoke on this before, and I know that I've touched on it before. Our real payment is truly, for me, going to be when that our platform grows to a point where that when we speak, we have people that are interested in what we have to say and may be able to take something that we say, relate it into their life, and say, well, you know what? I can see, okay, all right. I can get down with what it doesn't mean they're going to automatically change their mind. Doesn't mean you can't do that.
No.
But what you can do is plant a seed and say, okay, well, they see, I was as honest with them as I could be with what I, personally had to kind of come to terms with. And this is what I kind of had to knew what I was facing. And, and sometimes that's all it takes to really motivate. Like, okay, I see. Okay, it's just a mindset thing. It's like, okay, I see what you're saying. But shout out to you for being a part of this journey, Sean. And I know we've talked about it. And, we've both come to agreement that our little journey together, we done 5 days a week, and it was nasty and cold. And around here where we're at, it was like, okay, that's a great time for that. Let's do this and let's just push it out there and see what we can do. And then we knew that creating change and at Shine Dig, we knew that along the way we were going to figure out, okay, well, what's a schedule that seems more reasonable and more conducive to life in the springtime, especially because it starts to get like, you can't be trapped like this. So
No.
I think with, that part of our journey behind us now, because that was a push. That was a push. That was a push.
Intense. It was
Yeah.
like it got like we talked about this off air. It was like there were certain mornings where we're both like,
It was a push. It was a push, man.
Let's do this.
Two times a day, and staying up till 2:00 in the morning, and getting back up. Starting life as usual, and then trying to also do that, dude. But it was also such a grand learning experience for both of us.
Oh, yeah,
I mean,
for sure.
it just
for
give us
sure.
that time, like we both said, the other evening when we was talking afterwards, like, dude, the comfort level that I have found now when I just hit play and just like we start going.
Yep.
That's been the reward of this push of like, okay, let's do this, man. Let's make this part of our DNA now. Let's make it to where when we pop on here, like it doesn't feel weird. You're not like we said at first. You can look back on some of you're sitting up all straight, looking all like looking all like
Hello,
like
my name is Sean.
And it's like, dude, it's like you can just tell,
Yeah,
like
it's like, oh, you're not
uncomfortable,
Yeah,
uncomfortable. Not,
uncomfortable.
Now I
Yeah.
look at it and you're like, hey, what's up? Man? Hey, you can tell, tell it's been such a growth. So,
It has.
shout out to each and every one of you. I see you, Christoph Flash. Yes, I see you. Shout out to you. Double tap that screen for you fellas if you haven't already. This is Guy and Shine. We're going to be
Yes.
doing Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, 11 to 1.
Correct.
That's what works out for us at this time. And we're not going to say that by summertime we may do something a touch different, but we're going to start planning a freestyle jam, and using the off days to start kind of putting things together. And because when you're doing it 5 days a week, guys, it leaves no time for any. So we have no, like when we come on here, it's like we're trying to be prepared, but you really don't have, because in order to make life conducive, otherwise you don't have time in the day to do it. So it's like, it seems like the best reasonable way for us to be able to do our other obligations and still be able to bring quality to everybody, and also promote our fellow community members in the right way. Have a little bit of extra time to spend, gathering up emails and making sure that those are properly took care of. Because I'm one of these kind of people that now that I know that I have put that out there, then it just feels important to me to be timely and to be on point, and I'm really trying. Now you guys understand things happen and you can't always do that, but for myself, it's like I just never even had email, so I didn't even have notifications on. I just didn't even have none of that. So dude, I piled up a bunch of malarkey in my stuff that was like, dude.
Well, then the
I don't
other
need
thing
all
too is like having, after doing like a run of, whatever, like we've been doing, like I know personally I got to the point where it was like I don't even got energy to make a video, like nor the time,
Yeah,
you know what I
yeah,
mean? So you
yeah.
gotta, but it's been good. So like we'll go
Well,
as
we had made
talked about,
enough videos that
to
I felt
last,
like
like, the
we
next
needed to
4
focus.
years.
Yeah, like we had made enough, like just
Yeah.
recorded videos that we needed to focus on the live part for a while, just to
Absolutely.
get it under our belt. Like, okay, this is the direction that we feel good about, and then be able to split our time up better, because we did go on a push and it was fun, but it was like, whew, man, 5 days a week and then coming on 2 times a day, buddy. That was, hey,
It was
I don't know why I ever spoke. I don't know what in the heck I was thinking when I must have
Well,
been highly motivated at the moment. I don't know what in
we'll
the
go
world.
with that. We'll go with that.
Dude, I was like, man, I might just go back and put that one as private and just swear I never said that. And just be like, I hope
Yeah.
that wasn't shared nowhere or nothing. You know what I mean? Because
But
there for a minute it was like, whoo,
yeah.
we're pushing. But at the same time, look at what we learned, like how easy it is for us to play together now.
Oh, yeah.
And we wouldn't have got that. We
No.
wouldn't have got there if we hadn't have just started doing it and like, okay, let's do this. What do we enjoy?
Well,
Okay, let's play some music together.
the
You know?
lessons that have always stuck with me, and I don't say this in a bad way, is I'm a baptism by fire guy. I got to
Oh,
jump
man, no
into
doubt,
it
man,
and,
no
and
doubt.
go. Because
Me
if I
too.
if
Good
I
or
don't,
bad.
yeah, exactly, exactly. But
Good or
it's
bad.
gonna give us, it'll give us an opportunity to, maintain this format, but also like the After Dark show, which is something we're gonna be focusing
Yeah,
on.
I
and we
think
talked
that's
about.
I think that's going
Yeah.
to be like the one that's like for us,
Yeah,
where I mean, good vibe in the morning, everything's
it's
going to be
great.
fun, but like the chance to get to play a little bit more music, bring a
And
little bit more music in, and have the opportunity also through the week where we're not all, you're not tied down each and every day, where you can look around and you can associate and talk to other people and try to reach out and do these things, because you just don't have the time if
Oh
you're doing
yeah,
it 5 days, 6 days. Well, we was doing it let's be honest, we was going 7 days a week.
yeah.
Sometimes 2 times a day, 7 days a week, and it was
A
like,
lot of
yeah.
times, 2 days a week. Like the month of February was like, I don't remember much of it. It was just
I
like,
don't either. I don't either.
let's play this song. Let's do
was
this
good.
next.
It
Yeah.
was good, but it wasn't. It was like wow, wow. But
What is
I
that?
think we can do a good job bringing
Yeah.
quality and different stuff if we have that moment in between stuff. And then, like I say, it's still this is creating change in Shindig, so we'll refine as we see fit.
Yeah.
But we're always going to share with our community
Mm-hmm.
along the way that this is how we see fit for our personal lives, because you guys understand we have to keep a healthy balance. We knew that this 1 month was going to be weird. Like, man, we're
It
pushing.
was like
But
6 weeks.
yeah, 6 weeks.
It was
Yeah.
a bit more.
But we also knew that wasn't
Yeah.
going to last forever. We had to find
No.
a schedule that's more conducive to family life and springtime and just like, okay, now that's good vibes, So
Yeah,
anyway,
yeah.
that's how we're going to play this, is probably for at least another month. We're going to sign on for a month,
Yep.
Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. see how that feels, see how everybody's feeling with that and how we're doing with that and how well that works. And then after that, we'll share with you how we've kind of come to it and how we've spoke on it. And then we'll bring it to you guys and let you know. And we'll always just be that way with you, no matter what. That's the way we'll carry it.
We ain't
and
stopping. We're just changing.
just getting things. Well, and I think it's going to help us bring a better
It will, because
version.
there's like again, going back to taking what you've learned and using it to grow.
an action-packed version.
Yeah,
You know, where we know a little bit better
Yeah.
about.
'Cause
And I'm
we've
gonna be
had-
honest.
Yeah,
3 hours is a long haul.
It's a
3
long
hours
ride.
is a long haul.
it's a long,
And
ride.
it's a long haul. It
and
is.
then you
It's
do another. Well, let's do an hour and a half at night.
Yeah,
3 and
I
a
don't
half
think
hours
there's a-
later.
I don't think there's a chair comfortable enough to make me, like
No.
it's like, man, my butt starts like begging me, please get off me.
Well, it's just
Please,
like
this
my,
chair-
the lower
like-
back, like it's getting
Yeah.
core training while I'm
Yeah,
sitting
dude.
here, dude.
Oh
Like,
man, like whew. But yeah, 3 hours is a stretch, and 2 hours
Yeah.
gives us a chance to really pack some good stuff in, and we just feel like that's fair with everybody. Let you know that's how we feel, and that's the only way that you can really carry it when you start a journey like this. So shout out to all of you helping us.
Appreciate
We're
every single
20 in
one
the
of you.
house right now, Sean, and
Yeah.
we just God bless each and every one of you. We appreciate you being here. Man, I mean, we've seen it. It's been a
Nah,
cool journey to watch it.
And what's cool is like I see like comments going by, and I'm catching some of them, but I'm
Yeah, I've
also
missed-
trying to pay attention to what we're talking about. And thank you, Tracy. Like, over the past 24 hours, we both had pretty good growth. I don't know how, but it was like we both took a pretty good jump. So thank you, and thank you
Yeah.
for all your support.
Yeah, I can't believe that, Sean. I can't believe that, dude. I just really can't
I
believe
know, like
that.
I kept
don't
doing
even-
like the thing, being like, this ain't
yeah,
right. This ain't
yeah.
right. Anyway, so happy.
that was
very
insane. So yeah, man, thanks everybody. Appreciate you guys, man.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
I don't know, man. Like that was wild. I was like,
Happy.
man, that hit me by surprise.
When
It
I
was
sent
like,
you the picture, so
I'm like,
I was sitting at like 266. All right, this was yesterday morning. So I'll just tell the story. So
Right.
before
Yeah.
hockey, I have to put the map into where we're going, and I hit the YouTube studio thing. I'm like, that's not what I wanted to hit, and it's just, I'm your 265th subscriber. I was like, cool, right?
all right, yeah.
And then off to hockey. 2.5 hours later, I hit it again, and it's at 375. I'm like, what? So I take a picture right away because I'm like, this make sure you got documentation of this, right? I send it to him, and then he goes, hey, man. He's like, look, I went up 90, and then we're on the phone. He's like, I'm over 1,000. I was
Dude,
like,
it was
holy
insane,
smokes,
man.
bro.
I just
So-
did not like when you text me and told me that. I'm thinking, well, that happens. I know that happens sometimes.
Yeah.
Like I do. I
didn't-
know that it happens. I've personally never had it happen for me. Well, sure enough, man, I didn't really, because man, I just got back from taking my daughter home, and I'm like, I hadn't even really looked at nothing all weekend like that, like really worried about it, like anything really like that,
No.
and hadn't really changed none. I was, sitting just below 900. And then finally it rolled over to 900, and I got this little email that'll prove to you. I got an email with the date, March 25th. Congratulations, 900 subscribers or whatever.
Yep. Yeah.
And then when you text me and everything, I read the text, and then I sat down for a minute before I opened up my phone and really looked at anything. And then a little while later, Courtney was coming in the door. And she was had stopped at the store and stuff, and I'm like, I picked up my phone and I just opened it up, and dude, I was like 990 subscribers, and I'm like, what the heck is going on here? Like that, like man,
Gremlins in the
I,
engine again? What's happening?
like y'all ain't playing games with me.
No, no.
I ain't like, you know what I mean? So I'm like, all right, I ain't gonna buy into it. But then I'm like, wait a minute, Shine just told me,
Mhm.
and I'm like, well that's weird. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like that was just, I was like,
we
what
will
the-
take it. We will
Hey,
take it.
man. God
And
bless you. Hey, thank you.
Congratulations, Jen. I seen he just wrote up. He hit 300.
Hey,
Hey,
congratulations.
keep
bro.
doing what you're doing, dude.
Yeah.
You're doing great
Yeah.
stuff. Great
Shine
stuff.
and I can tell you, bro, that each one is a person, and every 100 that you roll over, even if they're just part of your, you're going to have certain numbers that are just part of your subscriber count, and you accept that they've been over enough to lock one in. But you also know that out of those, that there's going to be some that are fans, and but all of them are people. And it's just that, to me, it's an honor and a privilege when I see that they thought enough of me to even give me a subscription and say, okay, all right, I'll put my stuff, I'll support this. So
Absolutely.
it's like, wow, man, over 1,000 people, like that to me is just like, I'm flabbergasted how and for you and I both, it was like, whoa, what just happened here, man? Like, you just hit milestones for you. Like, you totally surpassed the 300 and just went on up,
Just
about to clock in on the 400. Like,
full steam ahead, baby.
yeah,
Full
like,
steam
hey,
ahead.
yeah,
And
man.
so it's been great, and just thank you to all you guys for coming through and continuing to support and hang out with us. 'Cause
Absolutely, man.
know
Absolutely.
us without you guys. So thank
That
you.
is, dude, that is a fact, and it's just an honor, man, to see things going. I see Big Jack in the house. Thank you, Big Jack, for your support and kindness to me and Shine, and
sir.
I'm looking forward to being part of We Be Jamming on Friday, the 20. Let's see, the 29th. Let's see, 29th. Excuse me.
Yep.
Sorry,
Yep.
I'm with Magic of Healing Jimena on the 28th.
Yep.
And then at Big Jack story time on the 29th. So
That was
yeah.
fun. Yeah.
Shout out
Roll.
to you, Big Jack. I got it wrote down. So just so everybody knows, I do have, like, I'm not going just, I am kind of going off the top of my head right now, but I do have it actually wrote down. So like, I know I'm ready too, because it'll be fun. And are you also?
Yes, sir.
That's what I thought.
Yep.
Hey, I was just thinking, Sean.
What's
I
that?
wonder what the chances of maybe you and I doing a little something together as a pre-record and having it ready to jam one with both of us, doing a little something, maybe a song that both of us like. That'd be kind of cool, wouldn't it?
That could work.
You know
What
what
you
I'm
saying, Bandy?
I don't know.
I'm down with that.
I don't know
I'm down with
nothing.
that.
I don't know nothing, but that would be kind of cool. Hadn't even thought. I'm sorry, I just randomly thought it. I was like,
That's some
that
foreshadowing.
is,
That's some
that's some good
foreshadowing.
stuff. Yeah, man,
Yeah.
some good stuff, man. Yeah.
I like that. I like
All
that
right, well,
idea.
Big Jack, we'll me and Shine, we'll spend it. It won't take us but a minute because we've been playing a minute now together. So, it won't take but a minute to lay something pretty, I think, pretty reasonable down for you. Something that'll be classy enough for your, to
Be
you know what I'm
presented.
saying.
We'll
Yeah.
make it happen. We'll make it
Yeah,
happen.
man. Yeah. So shout out to you, Big Jack. We just appreciate you being part of our little journey together and your friendship to both of us. On a personal level, I appreciate your personal, new friendship and everything. And let your son know. I text him back. As you know, I had some, things that was going on this weekend. I did not even know was coming, so I did not even try to call him back. But I did let him know that I'm back in the game now, and I'm gonna get a hold of him, and we're gonna make a time that's suitable for him and suitable, works out, and have him on and talk about their stuff. I'm just excited to get to learn more about them and ask them some questions about their music and just their journey. So shout out to you. I appreciate you doing that. Thank you, Big Jack. I appreciate that, man. Lord Kiss, I appreciate you being here. Lord Kiss Freak, thank you very much. Shout out to Sister B. Appreciate you. Thank you guys. Okay. Oh man, that's cool. All right, I see you, Big Jack. I'm going through the comments, guys. I apologize. I got behind. We will have comedy and poetry on this show. Okay, I see you. Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. Really cool. Yeah. Okay, man. That's awesome. I like seeing that because I'm a fan of I'm a fan of both. I'm a fan of all. I'm a fan of all word like that. So, that's something that's very very near and dear. I appreciate that because there's all forms of word and song and folk and just all that kind of stuff and storytelling. Hey man,
Yeah, I
back
never
in the
thought of
day,
that. That's
back
cool.
in the day, if you think about it, bro, like,
Mhm.
you know, storytelling is how we learned a lot of our history, a lot of
It,
things that happened and things. So it's like, and it
that's
ain't
how.
been that long ago it was that way.
No, I grew
Like,
up like that. Like everything from my great grandparents, it was Sundays. Like literally, the family got together and they told the stories about where everybody came from and how things came to be and
yeah,
what they had dealt with. And like them stories, well, for me later in life, like as I became an older person, like thinking about the fact that my grandfather, his father died when he was 5, and he was the only boy in the family, and they had 200 head of cattle. So at
yeah,
5 years old, you now become the man and you're running the ranch. And then it burnt down when he was like 20 years old. And back then, like with the farming associations, you had to take out like a 29% loan. So you think about these things, right? Like
mm-hmm,
sometimes for me, it was like, well, at least the farm didn't burn down. You know what I mean? Like,
mm-hmm,
can you? And it's been back then. Like we're going back like a lot of years now. Like before power, before running wire, before
yeah,
all the, So it's really cool. I love
it
that
is,
stuff.
it is. Shout out to you guys, man. Appreciate you. I see you surviving together. Congratulations to you. Hit 400. Hey,
Yeah,
that's a huge
congratulations.
milestone, man. That is just, hey, all of them are. All of
All
them
of
are.
them.
It's
Yep.
it's every one of them. I can't say that enough. It doesn't matter. It
Nah.
doesn't matter, guys. They're
Nope.
people in the long run, and it's an honor and a privilege to have them sign on with you. So
Yes,
shout out
sir.
to you guys, and I see you, Dave B. Appreciate you being here. Shout out to you. Thank you for coming by. Appreciate the good vibes and just being a part of the good vibes and just hanging out, man. This our community is just all about pushing each other up and just trying our best to figure out our own little path in a world where sometimes it seems like dark gets a hold, but not
Mm.
here, God, not here,
No.
God and shine.
No, sir.
Always good vibes. I see you,
No, sir.
Krista Flash. Double tap
That's
that
right.
screen
Double
for
tap
you,
that
fellas.
screen, there, boy.
Oh, how about
Smash
another?
that button.
How about another little song for everybody,
Sure.
Brother Shine? We got, well, obviously we got several different ones, but shout out to everybody here. We appreciate you guys. This is Guy and Shine now, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 11 to 1. And we will be doing Good Vibes After Dark as well to be
Yes.
scheduled, and we will let you know, and we'll keep that kind of going. But we're going to try to bring something a little better and a little bit upgraded on the After Vibes, excuse me, After Dark Good Vibes version. So we're excited to be able to have that little bit of an opportunity to do that. So shout out to you. I'm gonna play us out here. I guess we done one by Gaston. Shout out to Gaston Guitar Covers.
Yes.
Uh, we've done one. Let's do Brother Williams. Let's do Brother
Yep.
William. We'll do him picking and a grinning. Shout out to you, Brother William. Shout out to Magic of Healing. Miss Amina, I'm going to be with you. I'm gonna play yours, but shout out to you, and then I'm gonna be playing Brother William and Sean. Me and Sean will be right back here in just a few minutes. So good vibes, everybody. Appreciate y'all. All right, all right, all right.
Mhm.
Appreciate everybody being with us. Good vibes, everyone. Thank you, guys. This is Guy and Shine, 11 to 1, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and to be scheduled, after dark. And good vibes, and we just appreciate y'all being along for the journey with us, man. It's been so much fun, growing this thing and just kind of doing it our way and doing it the way that we see fit, and but also trying to upgrade ourselves along the way and figure out how we fit into it personally, together, family, all of it. We're just learning too. So
Life.
guys, we're doing our best. We're doing our best. Shout out to everyone, Magic of Healing. Can't wait to be with you and get to talk to you about music and just about how it applies in life in general. I'm totally confident in the direction that you take me on this journey. So I'm there, and just know that I respect it if you have to reel me in, because I do. I told Miss Mac the same thing sometimes, and Sean can be the first one to chime in on it. That,
Facts.
man, it's not because I purposely do it to try to
No.
throw you off track. It's just
No.
that I can take one question and I can mess around and take you on a life journey.
Now I need
through-
to explain to you the 150 points before I get to this point.
Yeah,
It's just
like just
the
out
way
there,
the mind works.
so
Yeah.
you're not gonna hurt my, so just know that I get that you have to kind of just reel me in sometimes,
Tell me what
and I
this
get
has
it.
to do with bumblebees again. Oh,
Yeah,
right.
so it's amazing how them stories they
Yeah.
all kind of come together. How it's if
Yeah.
I got time, it'll eventually somehow
It'll trickle
tie
out.
into everything, but it's like we didn't need, I
No.
mean, it was a great story and we appreciate it, but that didn't have nothing to do with anything. And we thank
Thanks
you.
for coming
Thanks
by.
for being here. That's 3 hours now, guys. We're just gonna have to call
We're
this one.
gonna just-
Yeah.
I was thinking like the big cane. You remember back in the day where the cane came out and they like pulled the person off stage?
Yeah. I was
Now they
there.
cue the music now, I guess, but whatever. I like the
It's
cane.
yeah, that's just so outstanding, man. Oh,
Yeah.
dude, I'm telling you, man, I can't believe what we've been able to come through this past month in this little journey, and just how fun this has turned out to be. You got two in the chat. See, let me catch back up. I see Dave B in the house. So many of you multitask, so I see you. I know what you mean. Thank you. Appreciate you. Thank you very much, man. And we appreciate you, my friend. Thank you. Let's see. Hello, howdy. Oh, I see. Yeah. Thank you, Sister Belinda. I swear, I appreciate you putting them in here. Thank you very much. I do. Matter of fact, I do appreciate you. I sincerely do, and you're doing outstanding. Keep doing that. I shared your video to my page. As you know, I can't pull it up and let people. I can't do that. Me and Sean can't do that. We don't have the ability. Not only I have the ability, but I don't. I don't want to even step on that, because I'd rather them go to your page to watch it anyway. So I'm just shouting everybody out, and I'm just saying that we appreciate you, Sister Belinda, and shout out to you, B. Appreciate you being a part of everything and just being an outstanding community member, and we support your growth. We want to see you do outstanding. So everybody, go give her a 8-minute watch for me. Just watch it. Just turn it on and watch it. I just appreciate you. So thank you for including a lot of us. There's a lot of us that'll be. If you haven't seen it already, you'll be pleasantly surprised. It's cool. So I'm just going to say that. So if you would do me that honor, if you haven't seen that video, it is on. I shared it to my community page this morning. It should be other than this video that I just shared, or this live stream, it should be the first one on the list. And I would just appreciate it, and would find it, as if you got to tune off of here to tune into there, then go give that an 8-minute view for us, and just check it out, because it was cool, and I just appreciate it, man. So good vibes to you, always. Good vibes, always good vibes. Shout out to you. Yeah, she's the busy bee for sure, man, and she's on it too, man. I don't know how she's able to, because I'll be honest with you, even if Shine was like, even if I was on the bottom, like not even here, and he was doing everything, there's no what. there's no way
Mm-mm.
that this guy is going to be able to get to. I couldn't post all that in there. I couldn't do it fast enough. You'd already be off by
yeah.
15 people talking about him, and I'd finally be getting like one be like, "Dang, dude, this don't make sense at all. Like none of this makes sense here." Because
No.
he's talking about the very first person I said 30 minutes ago.
Exactly. Yeah, no, I got to strategically time comments and stuff like that. 'Cause by the time he gets in, it's like, what? And then people, you confuse the people.
Yeah,
that are
yeah,
like,
dude. Yeah,
huh?
dude.
Oh, okay, go back. No, I don't want to do that to you.
I
So-
learned that so fast when I started like visiting chat rooms and like visiting the chat people or going on lives and stuff. It was like, dude, I don't type fast enough to even try to say anything like really right now because like I was doing the best I could to say hello or howdy or whatever, and it was like,
yeah.
you know, beyond that, by the time I answered anybody, well, heck, that conversation was long gone. They'd be like, "What's he
Long.
talking about? Like what? What's that comment mean?" So it's like, nah, I just never mind. Ain't even gonna do that no more. So I just eased off a little bit on that because you just know that it ain't make it no. Not getting me ahead. They're liable to take it as something different than what it means at the moment that they get it. And it's like, nope.
Well,
No,
yeah,
I don't
that's
wanna do
the
that.
thing with a message. Like I find the
Yeah.
same thing with a text. It's like you can read it and you can take
Yeah.
it many ways because the
Yeah.
context without hearing it, it's you know what I mean.
Well,
Sometimes
and
I'll fire something up and be like, oh, maybe that's only applicable like around here, and maybe it means something different there.
Yeah.
I don't know.
And I'm one of these kind of people that you know, I also take that into consideration with choices that I've made, and it's like, you know, I just know that, you know, these chats and they come by so fast. Sometimes you read one thing, but you think it's in reference to what you're talking about now, but it was actually in reference to something that was 5 minutes ago. It means something totally different than what you thought it was, and it's like, so I just stopped worrying about it so much and just kind of keep up where I can keep up the best I can and get back up when I can. And say howdy and but everybody knows it's still here. Just say something again. I'm gonna see you, and then I'm gonna say something. We're gonna catch you. We're gonna catch you up. You know, catch up with everybody as
I
we
think
come down
we've
through.
got a pretty what's the right word? Because I've seen it in other people's like chats and stuff where they're like, "You didn't say my name."
Yeah,
It's
we
like,
don't do
see,
that.
We don't
Yeah.
do that unless
we
you're the
see you,
disposable glove guy.
Yeah, and I have to be honest with you, and I don't care because he doesn't get
I
nasty.
had to bring
so
I
it's
had
like,
to bring it up because I went Friday. I think it was
Yeah.
Friday. I went on a DTR with X
Yeah.
and his daughter, and they
Yeah,
were
good.
talking, and Jimena was there too actually, and they when I came in they were talking about the disposable gloves guy, and I was like, no way, he's been hitting over here too, and they're like, we think we know who he is. I'm like, no way.
It's just funny
Because I've
Yeah.
been holding these disposable
Yeah.
gloves for like 2 months now,
Yeah.
so the next
Yeah.
time he comes up, I can just blow
I
one
love
up.
it. I love it because it's like, you look at it and you're like, because you'll be trying to like for me at first when you first come because it happened at first to me like when I first started,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah,
So
me
you'd be
too.
trying to go through, act all cool, and you're trying to read comments, and I'm on my little phone and everything, and I'm trying to read through his stuff and everything and respond. You know how you do.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden you come up on, do you like gloves? Do you like, you know,
Do you
and
like
it's like,
disposable gloves?
yeah, and you're
What
trying to
color is
read
your
it.
What color is your
Yeah,
favorite?
yeah, what
Do you
your
prefer powdered?
Yeah, I love it. I don't care. Hey, I don't mind stuff like that as long as it don't get nasty in my because my mom and stuff and other people are in here. I don't want to be nasty about, but that kind of stuff's just funny. It's like it'll stop you in your tracks when
Oh,
you're
yeah.
reading it. You'll be like,
What?
well, I mean, I don't have nothing really against them. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't have.
Can't say I'm partial or impartial, really.
Right, I don't, you know,
Suppose
I
it
don't-
depends on the situation.
yeah,
You know?
yeah, the environment, you know.
You know?
Shout out to E Block.
Yeah. Hopefully your lockdown is coming to an end soon. Oh man. Leroy hasn't been seen in weeks.
Yes, Leroy.
Oh my.
God Almighty, that's just Too much fun, man. But I get this odd pop now in my when I get up there like that. Now I get it does a pop in my. It's like
yeah.
it's between doing the shout out to Sister Belinda routine and knocking it over.
Yeah.
It's one of them two that's not been good for it.
Well, I yard sailed my box the other day, and now I have to like wiggle the input to like just make it work. Yeah,
I do too. I do too. I've done pulled on this one so hard I've knocked that little thing off. I've done it. Yeah. Because I'll forget, dude. I'll forget, and it'll be like I'm getting up and I don't have much room to think about it. Yeah. It's like it only gives me a small little space, and I'm already at, and it's like,
and then you get a painful reminder.
Reminds you of the drag and drop with the computer. It's like it just ain't no good for it to do that. And,
probably not the best. No,
I can't even show them where it told me to do that for that thing. So it's like I don't have no leg to stand on like that.
You live, you learn.
You know, I'm just trying to, you know, do what I gotta do. I'm just doing what I gotta do.
What more can one do, really?
What more can one do?
What more?
We're reaching.
What more can you
We're just
do?
reaching. We're all just reaching.
That's it.
Okay. Good vibes, everybody. Good vibes. Shout out to you. The new schedule, as we've been excited to kind of start a new little chapter, is going to be 11 to 1, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and then we're going to do a to be scheduled here very soon, the After Dark thing. But that's going to be mine and Sean's chance to kind of just be able to not only bring some more music and things in from others, but also just provide some stuff that we enjoy, because we both enjoy being able to jam and play for everybody. So we're going to, we're going to exercise that little portion of the part of our stuff. So shout out to everybody, man.
Absolutely.
We appreciate every daggone one of you being here. Shout out to each one of you. Dave B, we see you. Lord Kiss Freak, I see you. See you there. Chris the Flash. Double tap that screen for you fellas if you haven't already. Shout out to you, Chris the Flash. Outstanding member of our community, and we just push you up, man. Congratulations again on 1,000 subs and going for the watch time, and we support you. Just know that I support you, brother, and we push you up all the time, and we try our best. And I do stop in when I can, but just know that I do the best I can. But I do support you from afar for sure. Always good vibes from me, brother. Always good vibes. So thank you, man. We appreciate you being here and being part of the community, a solid member. Man, I keep having mic issues. So sorry, guys. Appreciate y'all being here. Shout out to you guys. Let's do us another song real quick, and I think I need to work on my little cable right here and get my headphones switched, get my headphone sounding proper in my head. Okay. But shout out to everybody. We appreciate y'all being here. This is Guy and Shine, 11 to 1, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. And then we're going to do, we're going to talk, together. Eastern Standard Time. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Yeah. Shout out to everybody, though. We appreciate you. You got a particular... anything that you would like to share along the way, or do you have a song that you would like to share? I have one little promo that I'm going to run before I do the next song of a community member. Shout out to you, Amelia. We appreciate you. So thank you for being an outstanding member of the community, and we just appreciate the good vibes. So shout out to you. And like I say, if you have a particular song we'll go with, then that's what we'll do.
All right, man. We can go with Last Fight Me if you want.
Last Fight Me? Okay, shout out to you then. We'll be back here in just a few minutes. This is Guy and Shine. Appreciate y'all. Good vibes.
Thank you, guys.
I'm 22 years old and I currently live in Sydney, New South Wales. So for me, the most exciting travel experience was probably when I went to Thailand 2 years ago with my best friend. It was a really unique experience being able to navigate my way around a foreign place without my family. So I had to learn a lot of new independence that I didn't have before. It was lots of fun being able to see a different culture and the way other people live, and seeing new places, like going to private islands and new beaches, and living in a jungle for a few days was really fun. But the best part was definitely going away somewhere so far away from home and having to explore a new place all by myself.
Sitting down the road, you pull to the side and I wonder what's about to go down. And as your brake lights fade in the dark, I know I'll be alright. Just like every time before and now. That weight that's on my shoulders has gotten lighter, but I can't say I'm not fighting you. Well, you are the one fighting me. Watch the news no more with all these travesties and people in the holes they never should have been in. But here we are yet again, and I don't know if I can go along with this anymore. I don't write these sad, sad songs to bring you down or stray you along. No, I wouldn't feel right if I didn't say a thing. But if there ever was a time, my friends, now it's time to think and sing. Every little thing will be okay in the end. We'll be okay in the end. Singing every little thing will be alright, baby. Be alright in the end. And I don't write these songs about the news. Most of it I don't feel like I choose. Like an on switch that never turns off. In all of this, somehow you and me ain't got lost. Singing every little thing will be alright. It's gonna be alright. Singing every little thing is gonna be alright. Gonna be alright by the end of the night. Well, I ain't sure what went wrong in love, but so baby, won't you come on back home? So I can't talk to you little, maybe even with my way back.
Howdy, Belinda, E Block 2075. They tried to put me in charge of the prison newsletter. I called it the E Block Echo. Got a great ring to it, right? And then I filled it with important updates like who's got the best jailhouse tattoo this week, and which guard actually delivers mail, and which one is hoarding our love letters like a romance novel. Such a villain. I also wrote a horoscope section. If you're a Taurus, it's a good day to trade your last honey bun for a favor. If you're a Gemini, don't start nothing at the domino table, please. You ain't gonna win. The guards shut me down when I ran a piece exposing the kitchen staff for watering down the gravy.
All right, shout
Yeah.
out to everybody. Brother Jack, Big Jack, I'm gonna drop that link right down there for you, and I want you to feel free to just drop on in. I'd like to speak to you. Let me get
Boom.
this right here. I just seen his message to
Who
me.
was that young man playing guitar?
Yeah,
I seen
catch
that.
up with the comments, man, because I
Who-
kind
don't
of got
know.
I
An
kind of got
international
behind.
man of mystery. Who knows? A unicorn, some might say. No, that was me. That was me. Yeah.
Yep,
What's
the
happening?
link is down
Oh.
in there for
Oh,
you,
there we go.
brother,
There we go.
brother Jack. Okay, I see you down there. You want to play that one?
Sure.
All right, well, shout out to you at Shine Dig, man. Appreciate you being here, man. Appreciate
No problem,
everybody being a part of the crew. Appreciate you being here, especially, man. So thank you. Shout out to at Shine Dig. We'll go ahead and go with
Thank you.
another one. This is A Long Road Home. This is a good one too, guys. So shout out to you.
Thank you,
Goodbye.
guys.
On a road headed west. On a road headed west. Ran into every test. Not sure which ones I've passed. On a long road west, I ran into myself. Well, the cars rolled on past. I was moving all so fast. They say that the hardest part is not losing all of your heart and all the blackness and the dark, while you quietly fall apart on a long road west. Tell mom I sing my best. It would seem the results from the test didn't go so well. Is it just me or is
I love it, dude.
Of love
Got Big
around
Jack in the
just
house with us, getting ready to come up here. As soon as this song comes over, Big Jack will be coming up. I was sitting here messing with it.
I see you. That's awesome. On a long road west. Oh yeah, was where they found me dead. Someone whispered, I want. Did he regret one of his trips on long roads west? Of his trips on long roads west.
Yeah.
Yep, we're doing that. We're doing that.
Yeah, man, that's a good
All
one,
right.
dude. Shout out
Cool.
to you, man. Appreciate
cool.
you. What a good tune by Brother Shine. We appreciate you sharing that with us, man. I like how we're able to do that, but it does make it to where it's like you're
Yep.
trying to play the juggling game. But shout out to everybody for being here, man. We've got a very special guest here for Guy and Shine here at the Guy and Shine show. This man has nothing but our utmost respect. And we just appreciate everything he's done for the community and what he's done for us as well. So shout out to you. Appreciate you, Big Jack. We're going to bring you on up with us. There he is, the man of the
Hey,
minute.
what's up?
Hey, man. How you
What's
doing,
up? How y'all doing, guys? What's going on there?
man? We're good, man. How are you doing?
Good
Oh
to
man, I'm just relaxing,
see you,
chilling,
man. Good to
enjoying the
see y'all
show. So I
wanted-
appreciate you.
I'm so glad that you come on.
Oh, look, it's a pleasure to be with you guys.
hey,
I really just wanted to.
I did hear from your son.
Nah, I told him to reach out to you, so I'm sure he
Okay,
is. And
we're a
look,
little
I
bit
just wanted
laggy.
to
That's
say,
okay.
Yeah, we're
is it
being
lagging?
like,
Okay, all right. I apologize. Look,
Yeah,
look.
it's okay. Go
I
ahead.
just wanted to
You
say,
go with it.
I
You go
just
with
wanted to say to y'all, congratulations to both of y'all on your milestones.
Thank
Y'all
you,
doing a
man.
wonderful job.
Thank you, man.
I want you to keep doing
Thank
what
you.
you're doing, and I'm enjoying it all. Sorry for the lag.
Thank you, sir.
It's a little different when you're the guest. I'm on my phone, not on the computer.
No word.
So, but I just wanted to say, personally to you both, y'all doing an awesome job. I'm
Thank
really enjoying the show. I'm glad that y'all settling down and getting your schedules lined up. I'm only seeing you taking off to the next levels from there, and congratulations to both of
Thank-
y'all for sure.
Hey, thank
Hey,
you,
man.
thank you, man.
Thank
We
you very
appreciate
much. It's very
Yeah.
kind.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a honor and a privilege to hear
Yeah.
that from you, Big Jack. And as you know, I know your real name, and I just do that because we're on YouTube. But brother, I do appreciate just being able to personally reach out to you if I felt like I needed to, and I'll never take advantage of that. But what I mean is, I just know if I needed to ask a question, I know that line's open, and I just appreciate that. And I did hear from your son, and that was outstanding. I was honored to get that, and I let him know that I had a few things come up that I had to deal with this weekend. It wasn't the time for me to worry about those types of things, but now I sent him a text early this morning letting him know, like, hey, I'm back on track. I will make contact, because I just wanted to be able to just let him know, like, dude, I'm cool. I'm not trying to pry into nothing. I just want to hear about your music and like just be cool and like just talk about stuff. Me and Sean we geek out over it. You know, like
I
so,
did get a confirmation from them that they will be performing on the 29th as well.
Nice.
So having all y'all back, let me tell you, it's really hard to get people to come on and do a live show. So it's been
Man,
really difficult trying to find people to perform. But I
Yeah.
appreciate y'all coming back on. So that's why we threw in the
Yeah.
comedy. So B from Belinda from B Block, or was it she'll be doing some comedy this time. So I'm looking
Perfect.
forward to
Yeah.
her, and one of your other guests, Boogie Time, will be on doing poetry.
Oh,
So
man.
it's gonna be
You
an
guys talk.
amazing show.
You guys talk for 1 second. I gotta do
That's-
something. You just said boogie time. I gotta do this for
Oh,
her.
yeah.
So
Okay,
Yeah.
hold on
do
1
it.
second. I'm
Yeah.
coming back.
He's got a surprise to show
Oh,
everybody.
yeah. Well, that's good.
I won't give it away, Well, that's really cool. I like the mix. You know what I mean? It reminds me of going to like some of like the old like jam houses you'd have up here. So sometimes it'd be a guy on acoustic. It could be a band. It could be a guy doing a reading.
Right.
So everything was like mixed up nice. I like
Yeah,
that.
and
That's
and
cool.
that's what it. That's the only thing. The only we won't put the poetry and the comedy on the wheel yet, but right now it's just
Yeah.
having them. You'll do a session. They'll come in and do their sets, and then we'll run another session. And so it's gonna be a good mix. It's gonna be some
Yeah.
fun, some good comedy, conversation,
Right.
some enlightenment, and all of that. So we're gonna be jamming hard in
That's
March, and
man, that's
and
awesome.
so it's going to be a good show. So I
Yeah,
just
it is.
wanted to come on just to tell y'all congratulations again on your
Oh
hard
man,
work, your
thank you,
dedication, and
thank you,
it's paying off. I'm
yeah,
seeing it, and I'm enjoying every moment to
thank,
watching y'all
thank you. Well,
continue to grow up. So
we
and not
appreciate
you're
it, man.
grown man, but you know what I'm saying. Your
I
show
know
Yeah,
that.
yeah,
growing. So
Yeah,
yeah,
thank you,
yeah.
man.
We
No,
got
I
you.
mean,
so
Thank
yeah,
hey,
you.
yeah.
well, I mean, from you, that's a compliment. No matter how
No,
it's
I
worded,
look.
it's a
I'm
compliment,
learning
man.
too. So we all learning together. So I'm
Yeah,
watching
Yeah.
you,
yeah,
and
yeah.
and anything I can do to help, I'm
I
willing,
thank you.
and
I
I'm
thank you.
always thankful that y'all willing to help me as we try to
Vice
throw
versa.
things out there.
Absolutely.
It's
Well,
but
because you
it's
got to put feelers out. You got to just
Yeah.
try and
yeah,
see what works and
Yeah.
see how it goes. And you can't give up too quick. But you also
no,
got to know when you got to cut and run.
right,
You
right,
got to
right.
say,
Yeah.
for me and Sean, we just knew when we started our little push this past month or a little over a month, it's more like 6 weeks now. We just knew, like, and
Yeah.
it, like, okay, it's perfect time of year. It's not a whole lot going on, but we know that we can't uphold to this type of routine on a daily basis. So
Right,
that's
right.
why we kind of let everybody know we're going to change up
Yeah.
eventually. It's going to kind of
Mm-hmm.
narrow back, but this is a learning curve for us. We're going to
Cool.
push ourselves past this learning curve and kind of get a few things under our belt. But I was going to tell you while we had you on here that me and Sean have often spoken in the back, and we've done some stuff together in the back as far as like just jamming together and just enjoying just being able to do this. But I think me and Sean can really, provide you maybe a little something extra. Than what we did the last time
Yeah.
separately. Like I think we can also do something separately,
We
but we
will,
can,
and then we'll do a
yeah,
combo
No,
kind of
we can
effect. Yeah.
also provide that as well.
Just for
So
fun. I mean,
yeah,
no.
just
What I wanted,
yeah.
I'm gonna be honest with y'all. What I wanted to do was to
okay,
maybe partner up with y'all on the We Be Jamming show, and it just becomes our show. I will
okay,
do my best to keep finding people, but it be having y'all come in. We know it's at every last Saturday of the month,
Mm-hmm.
but we'll keep
hey,
working because
I,
I love what y'all do. I'm a fan. I'm a fan
hey,
fan.
thank you,
So
Thank
thank you,
you.
man,
and
thank you.
having you as a regular, almost like the house band, and it's your show, and then we just bring other people in, and we keep it moving like that. But
Man,
that's a ask. That's a big ask, and I'm
well,
asking you right
I
now to not right now. Don't have to give me an
I tell
answer,
you
I
this,
need an
but
answer now.
this is the way I think that it's proper for me and Sean to say
Yeah.
this. One, I think I'm honored by it. I know I'm honored by it, and I know that Sean would be as
I'll
well.
second that. Yeah.
But to make sure that we're both on the same page, you give us an evening to discuss things and just
Mhm.
kind of roll things over with ourselves and what we got going
Yeah.
on. And I think we can make something. I think we'll do. I think we'll try to work something out where we can be
And
a
I
heavy
know.
part in that.
Yeah, and I know that we've got like there's quite a few. I didn't see him today, but I know Desi's been working. I know he's like mentioned on here he plans on wanting to do it. There's a few other people as well,
Yeah, we'll
so
try and
Mhm.
help.
you know
Try
what
and
I
help
mean.
bring
Like
them on.
Oh, and look.
it'll get there. We'll
Oh,
get there.
I've been reaching. I've been going all out. But my thing is, I know going to jam sessions with my son when he was a little younger,
Yeah,
they had the house band. They had the people you knew that was going to be there,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
smart.
then we just brought other
yeah.
people in. So that
It
was
is.
that mindset of not putting you on the spot. It's just the fact
Well,
of
it,
that's an
it
idea. My brain's always rolling
like
with new and better ideas. I think,
Good.
and
That's
that'll be
good.
a good one.
we're all three at a I'm just going to speak from my heart, but we're all three at a professional enough level here at the things that we do know how to do
Hmm.
that we can. I think that for a little bit of effort, we could have a little something always prepared up that would be a good 15, 20-minute segment, or however many minutes you needed. But I mean, you know what I'm saying? It wouldn't be hard for me and Sean to have something like that available, or be available for those types of things, because it's so easy for us on the fly like that.
And honestly,
it's-
we've it's funny that we're having this conversation right now, because Friday.
Why not, man? I mean,
why not? Well, tell it all.
Welcome to the Guy and Sean
Yeah,
show.
Sean show.
And Big Jack.
And Big Jack.
And we be jamming.
And we,
How
many titles we gonna tag on there?
I'll have to work on that.
But yeah, we were planning on tightening up some things anyway, and like, because we do a lot of it off, well, almost all of it off the fly, or off the cuff, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
But that's cool. I like this. I like
it's
when
fun.
things,
That's fun.
they all add together. So very cool.
Kind of weird how things work, because we
Isn't
were
it?
just kind of speaking about
Yeah.
like all these things. Like, we could really take the things now that's at our fingertips.
Right.
That now that we have a little bit of experience, then him and I, with the little bit of stuff that I know how to do, the things that he knows how to do, and you add those two together, and then you bring another facet into it that melds it, like in the same kind of trajectory, but just a touch of a little bit of difference there to Y off of.
Right.
Because not only do me and Sean have music, but we both are a little bit silly, so you never know what might
Us?
happen. You know
Us?
what I mean?
Never.
So there may be a touch of comedy come in there.
Never know. We never know what you're gonna get, but that's a good thing. And the big thing is it's not a so stuck in or strict format that we can't have some fun. That's why I want us to have fun. We'll be jamming. We're just gonna get together. It's just a big jam session.
That's awesome.
And we're trying to get different people to come in. And I know y'all getting better with being able to play with each other from different locations and all. So I can see that was the vision, that one day we just having you with the heavy hitters playing at the same time through the screens. It don't,
Hey, man.
we don't have to be in the same location. Y'all figuring it out. So the more and more
Man.
y'all work on it, it's coming to life. So
yeah, it is.
sir.
Yeah, it is. And
Yes,
it's,
sir.
I mean, I can't say it enough, Big Jack. It's an honor and a privilege just for you to give us an offer like that. I mean, I mean, honestly, for me, it's I'm privileged to be
I'll
a
tell
small
you,
part of that, man. That's cool.
you
That's
have
really cool.
y'all both have a talent that it's not a rare talent, but it's a special talent. Not only are you good musicians, but you're good people. Your conversation is good. The following, you see it all coming together. So again, I'm. It's a privilege to me to even be on this stage with y'all in your time, and I appreciate you leaving shooting the link out there so I can even be on here.
Man.
But with all of that being said, it would be an honor for me if y'all will partner up with me for the We Be Jamming live show at the end of the month, and we just make it bigger and bigger. Let it grow every time we have one. So
well,
think about it. I
Out
like
of
to say,
respect
nothing-
for our partnership together, I'm going to say we're going to give it an evening to talk about it and discuss things, and then we will definitely won't leave you hanging. We'll let
Oh,
you.
I
we'll-
respect that. I
one way or
respect
the
that.
other, we'll let you know. And I personally, just coming from it as a new friend, I will give you a good reason as to why we think maybe we don't want to, but we will let you know one way or the other, so you're not floating around.
Not a
We'll
problem.
let you know.
I appreciate that.
Yeah.
But again, gentlemen, congratulations on your
Absolutely.
milestones.
Thank you, man.
Y'all moving
Thank
and
you.
grooving, and I appreciate it. And keep doing what you're doing. And I'll be talking to you later. I'm definitely listening in the background, so I'm
Awesome.
always
Well,
around.
Well,
so
we're here to support
but
you too, brother. Just know that.
I
We'll
know I
support
got
you
y'all
too.
coming up on the show soon, so we'll get you on that Iron Sharpening Iron show, and we'll
Yes, sir.
have a deeper conversation.
cool.
But for right now, just think about it. Let me know, and we'll talk later for sure.
Definitely.
Thank
Definitely,
you.
brother.
Hey.
Thank you, Big Jack.
Thank you both. Thank you both. Really, thank you. All right.
You're
Appreciate
welcome.
you, bro.
Oh, you're welcome, brother. Appreciate you, Big Jack.
No problem. Bye bye. Yeah.
See,
Cool.
man. Awesome,
Hey, man.
That's,
Look at that.
that's so.
Oof.
I mean, what kind of?
Oof.
Dude. I mean, you know how easy it is for me and you to have like a 10 or 12-minute session. Like, I mean,
Yeah.
So, I mean, what an honor for Big Jack, who, in my opinion, I mean, I hate to say it like this, but I mean, like, he's the kind of channel that I kind of look up to. And for him to come on here and say that about us,
he was
it's
one
like,
of the biggest channels who motivated
like-
me.
like for me, that's man, out of everything, dude, that kind of stuff right there, it's like an honor and a privilege. Like, yes, sir, I would work with you on anything that I could possibly try to fit in. So me and you we'll definitely talk about that
Yeah,
and
yes,
see how
sir.
we feel about that. But I tell you right now, in front of God and everybody, that just is an outstanding. I appreciate that, Big Jack. Thank
Yeah,
you.
an incredible guy who offers a very accommodating is not the right word, a better setting than that, and handles it very well. I mean, the first time we did the show last month, I mean, I'll be honest, I was nervous, and I don't usually get nervous, but like
Right.
it was because I wanted to, you know what I mean,
Yeah.
bring my best
Wanted to do
game.
good for Big
Yeah.
Jack. Yeah,
That's
man.
you know, yeah, and like the whole thing, and like also like the other thing I see, and I'll speak on it because it did come up when I was somewhere else over the weekend, about a lot of people saying like, and they're good, like they're good, you know, singers, musicians, whatever, and being like, oh, I just haven't done it in so long. I was like, man, do you know how like before like we did that like on in that venue, it would have been probably 15 years since I've been on a stage. I don't know about you, but to walk back in, and if you're still singing and if you're still playing and that's still something you like to do, I suggest you kind of,
Yeah.
you know, take
Yeah.
take that
It's a
step.
good
It's kind of like
opportunity.
wading into the shallows, you know what I mean?
It's a good opportunity, man.
Yeah, yeah. But what a yeah.
It's an outstanding opportunity, and I'm with
Yeah.
Sean. I encourage you, man. Just it's so cool the reach that you can learn in just a little bit of application of some things. You can get some stuff figured out where you can have some fun with this stuff
Oh
and
yeah.
like play back and forth and just man, it's a world. So I just appreciate you, and I'm gonna tell you what. The one thing that I can say, Davey, about Jack has good vibes. This
Very,
is what I like about Big Jack
yeah.
is Big Jack is a man, and he's a man's man, and he carries himself as such. And by the people, I say this in due respect because I've seen the people he calls his circle. And when you have outstanding men that you include into your circle, or people that you can look at and say, man, they've lived, you know, they've tried to do as good as they could along the way, learn what they could and figure things out and do the best they could to get where, you know, whatever, then you know you have to say, well, then that person must have something that you know draws other good people, other outstanding people around them. So I just appreciate him being just that kind of person in a world where maybe he wouldn't have to be. He's big enough; he could be whatever he wants. He could be he could be just as you know what I mean. Like he could be he's one of them fellas. He could probably be whatever he chose to be. If he wanted to be a real butt, then he could be a butt, I guess. But he just ain't that
No,
that ain't
not at
him.
all.
And
Not at all. No.
man, just outstanding. So thank you, brother. We appreciate you, B. Just to clarify, I've changed my name a dozen times. It's staying as B. Belinda will not be on the show on the 29th. B will be there with her story time. Okay, gotcha. Gotcha. Staying as B.
Belinda's
Plant your
still on
foot.
restrictions.
Yeah, plant your foot. Shout out to Sister Belinda there in E-Block. We hope you get out there. You know, we'll be right there waiting on you. Shout out to 2075.
Yeah.
We ain't forgot. Thank you. Appreciate y'all. Appreciate everybody, though.
Appreciate
This is
every
good
single one,
vibes, man. Thank you again, Big Jack, for coming on and visiting for a few minutes. Always good vibes to you. Our friend Dave B, thank you. Brother William in the house.
Yeah, man.
Brother William.
I seen
in
him
the
saying
house.
that he'd go on the show. I seen it go up quick while we were talking.
Yeah.
If his Wi-Fi permits, William,
Yeah.
work on your Wi-Fi, bro.
Yeah. She said, laugh out loud, Belinda's a bit edgy. it is kind of a little bit on the rough side, and it does make a
I
statement in
didn't
of
know.
itself.
I didn't know how big his jump is, but that's incredible. William hit 146.
Oh wow,
Yeah.
wow, brother William, wow, dude.
Congratulations.
I
dude.
didn't, man. I've missed so much.
That's all right. That's what I'm here for.
Wow, dude, good job, man. I missed
Yeah.
a couple comments, man.
No.
I'm trying. Oh, man, good job, brother William. I mean, I know he said I don't even want anybody. You got him anyway. Take it.
Told you.
Yeah,
Take that, William. Take that.
take it. See, hey, man, but when you're good at what you
Yeah.
do, people just enjoy watching your stuff, and they give you that respect just by saying, "Hey, man, that was good enough to give." Like, boom, I'll subscribe. Like, heck
Well,
yeah,
I
man.
mean, like, and honestly, we joke around a lot on here about, you know, and hopefully one day you will get up to speed. But no, again with the joke, what you do is not something that like that kind of stuff was like where I grew up, like that kind of playing, that fast picking and playing. You used to hear it everywhere, like everywhere,
right,
and now it's
right.
like you got to seek it out to find it. So
Yeah.
what you do and how you do it, man, it's really cool. So keep doing what you're doing.
Keep doing what you're doing. Shout out to you. Shout out to Sister Barbie. Shout out to Sister Belinda. Shout out to all you sisters out there. We appreciate every
I'm
one of you.
I'm going.
Like
for the
she's starting to
record.
name off so many names. I'm with Davey. I'm like, man, hey, shout out to all who you every one of you.
All 16 of your personalities are accepted
every
here.
one of you. We
Just
love every
Tell
one
them
of
all
you.
to get accounts so
Yeah.
they can subscribe.
Yeah, some of them we try to keep them at arm's reach, but the others that we don't mind the hug. So we just appreciate you.
And
Thank you. But hey,
I think that's a great goal, Elevated. I'm going for the record of most subscribers with no videos.
yeah, hey, shout out to them, man. They
Reach for the
support-
stars, man.
Yeah, yeah.
Swing
That's
for
so
the
fun,
rafters.
man.
Yeah.
Oh Lord, yeah, man. I only bring 5 in this chat. Yeah. Shout out to you.
Yeah.
Shout out to you, sister. Yeah. Shout out to you there, Elevated Einstein.
Oh,
Brother Elevated. That one don't roll off my tongue near as easy. I get a little
Really?
tongue tied.
Leroy's better.
Might have to throw a little bit of extra stickum in there just to make sure I can,
I understand.
you know, I can stick the landing on that one.
Shout out to Einstein.
Shout out to Brother Einstein, Elevated Einstein. 2075 right around the corner. You and Sister Belinda, behave yourself. No, I cannot send you any string either. Check the binder of your books.
Oh,
Check the
my.
binder of your book. Yeah.
Yeah, check it.
Yeah. Oh, Lord, that's so fun. She said 5, 6, 7, 8 elevated. I believe that. That's funny. I have 4 crappy videos and over 40 subs. That's funny, Lord Kids Free. I'm sure they're not crappy.
I'm sure
Quit
they're
it.
not.
Quit it.
Yeah, quit it.
ain't probably some, like, it's just like Brother William. He's like,
Here's
"Oh,
how you
I-
build a rocket ship. Oh wait,
Yeah.
let me tell you about my time machine first.
Yeah. He's like, oh,
Uh-huh.
I don't play much and I'm not very good. And then you go, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Shout out to Brother William. We appreciate you being part of the family, part of the crew, part of just having a friendship with you, man. I appreciate you. But you're right. I mean, you've got a little ways to go. And I remember that time that we happened, remember,
Was around a little later than this time. What? Last year? Yeah, it would have
Yeah.
been. We're in
Yeah.
spring last year.
Yeah, and I walked outside like towards the north
Yep. And
in
I was
Appalachian Mountains.
straying south. I
You
crossed the boundary and
and
it was
we
getting
ran
cold.
into each other,
Yeah.
and it was cold, and there was a
Mhm.
Jacob's ladder,
There was
and there was a field and a creek
creek.
and a creek
The
and
wind
a cave
picked up
and a
when we
cave.
were on a hilltop. The
And
wind
it
picked
It
up.
was windy. God,
And
it was
we
windy.
needed- we
Windy as a
needed to
sack of
shield.
buttholes. I ain't
Oh.
gonna lie.
Hungry and
Hungry.
seeking shelter.
And seeking shelter.
Two things
'Cause we
saved
knew.
us. Two things.
Two things.
Half of a Slim Jim
Yeah.
and a cave that we wandered
Yeah.
into.
Yeah, and we went down in the cave,
Mm.
and then we
Split the Slim Jim that was left. The half.
yeah, and we used that to
Get enough energy.
waterproof for energy too.
For energy to eat. And then
Yeah,
we
because
used
there's
the
a lot of
wrapper.
details that you lose
Yep.
along the way. that
We're
you
not
don't
as young. We're not as young.
Not as
youthful
young as
we
we
used to
once
be.
were.
So,
So shout out, hey, thankfully we both were technologically advanced enough
Mm.
to know to waterproof our phones with the Slim Jim wrapper
yeah.
that we had, and then
Just
know
enough.
that you never know what's up above, because we had to dive down and then we had to come back up, and then when we
Because
come
it
back
was
up,
a dry cave with an underground
there was stuff.
lake. Okay.
Yeah.
But we could
Yeah.
see the shimmering through the light.
I remember the shimmer.
And we figured,
Yeah,
let's wrap these phones with these
and
Slim
shooting
Jim
stars
cases.
and stuff.
Oh, oof,
So many of them.
I forgot about that part.
Yeah. Well, I forgot. Yeah. Well, I know I did too. But there's so much. But
There's just-
anyway,
anyhow.
we'll show you what we call
We'll
in
show
the
you the
wild.
physical evidence.
In a
and you
while,
can
we have
judge for
several
yourself.
3-letter agencies working on this
Mhm.
at the moment to identify it, but we pretty much know.
Yeah.
We pretty much know. But shout out to everybody here. It's Good Vibes, Guy and Shine. Appreciate y'all. Well, I mean, you can say what you want about it, but I'm pretty darn sure that I think I know who that was. I'm not going to even speak on it until I can, I just want to know. We're working on that. We're actively seeking, we're getting identification. We're getting it all worked out. So shout out to you. Appreciate you guys just hearing our, letting us get that off our chest, because stories is how that we learn about each other's history, and we thought it was important that you guys knew that we did that one time, long time ago. I can't even remember how long ago it was. So shout out to everybody. Appreciate you. Hey guys, so proud of you on your. Hey, thank you very much, Miss Minna. It was what a milestone, man. I didn't expect it at all, to be right real honest with you. I didn't have a whole lot of time to mess with anything this weekend, as you know. And man, just Brother Sean, he texted me and was like, dude, I had like this many, and I'm like, oh man, that's awesome, dude. And then, man, I mean, it was like, it's awesome. It's awesome. So, I mean, me and him both just had just such an outstanding yesterday evening. It seemed it was just out of this world. So it's awesome. Thank you very much. That's one milestone. I'm not 100% sure on, I'll share with you guys the journey. That's what I promised from my first video that I put on. One of my first videos, let me put it like that, just in case I'm wrong about it being my first. Wasn't my first, but one of my first was I was gonna show you exactly what I do, and I'm not 100% on my watch time stuff, and I'm just now learning about the analytics side of things and how I can share some stuff with you guys along the way about what I have personally witnessed and gained and not gained, and how I've managed to come up with what I've come up. And I'm just gonna tell you, there's no real big secret to it. And I'll never be that guy that's like, oh, it's because you keep doing this, or you keep doing that, or you keep doing that. Yes, stay consistent, stay true blue to what it is that you're doing. That doesn't mean you have to niche down. That just means stay true blue. I think it's about just being, being a good positive. For me, it's about being a good positive individual. No matter what subject we go to talk about, I try to come at it the best that I can in a positive, good vibes kind of way. And that's just my way, and that's what's comfortable for me. But it's also like I've said it before, and I'll equate it to like this. You can have the best product in the world, but if people don't know about that product, it's just something. It's just something. So you have to go out there and see people and go talk to people. And I'm not talking about just necessarily live streams. I'm talking about go and watch some videos and invite, especially for me. For example, I feel like this is an entertainment channel. I feel like that's kind of like, but we try to mix some things, but it's an entertainment channel. So that opens me up to be able to go to anybody's channel and watch something of theirs and leave a comment and create some curiosity there between us, and see if I can gain a fan out of them.
Yep.
See if I can get somebody to come and see us. And that's just how I carry it. Now, if I was into, let's say I was into to knitting or whatever,
Right.
then I would change my strategies about how I went and seen people and who I went and seen.
Yeah.
But we're an entertainment channel. I mean, it could be anybody that likes music, comedy, commentary, like anybody's game, really. I mean, anybody's game for us to go and see and say hi to, and like, hey,
And
I'm
I know,
here.
I know that since we started doing this, like, because like we had a term, like well, you coined it, the bouncy castle, right? Stuck in a bouncy castle, and all that simply means is like when we first started out, you kind of like, I'm sure everybody goes through this. You get kind of caught. They put you somewhere in that algorithm, right? But since we've been doing this, like I've really noticed like what gets sent to me and where I've been going. It's really reciprocal, right? It kind of changes where they put you into the groove or the lineup, if you will. And a lot of growth came through that, right? So expanding your networks. And I think you're muted, bro. I think you're muted, homie. Can't hear you.
Yeah, you can see
Yeah.
exactly how I got this little weird sound going in my head, but I know it's not coming through on y'all's side. I made sure of that. But man, it's like it's obvious that if you put the time in and you put the effort in, and we put the time in, we put the effort in on both our channels, and took a journey, and it just proves that if you stay with the course, you just keep doing what you're doing. If you feel good about what you got going on, just stay with it, and it will start to you'll start to
Yep.
learn things you didn't know. You'll start to become comfortable with stuff you didn't know that you could be comfortable with. And dude, it's truly for just lack of better terms, it's just about networking. It's about networking. You can't be if you want to just wait
You can
and
be
wait
the
for them to
greatest.
come.
You can be the greatest player in the world, man. But if you just sit in the cabin and never leave the house, so to speak, right? Who's ever gonna hear it? Like, who's
Well,
ever gonna hear what you're doing? Who's ever gonna
indeed,
notice it? So,
indeed.
yeah,
And it's like this. You can't you man, you've got a platform here in which that you and I can take something that you and I could do on a stage or right here. I kind of feel like this is a stage in its own right. It is.
it is. Yep.
And we could take that and just keep it all for ourselves and just say, well, we're just going to do that. No, I want the opportunity to sprinkle in our community members and show that you and I are competent enough. If advertisers want to start giving us a little something, something for throwing a little something, something of theirs in, then we're showing that we're available and that we can do it, that
Shout
we're
out to all
professional.
guitar companies, string
Oh,
companies,
yeah.
microphone companies.
Martin and Company.
Mountain Dew.
Martin and Company. Shout out to Martin and Company there. Hey, but like simple
never
things, you never know.
You
But
don't.
this is us proving that we're smart enough to take it on, that we can in
I
our
think,
own way.
like I always like to say, persistence overcomes resistance, right?
Yeah.
So by this, because again, some of you do know, some of you don't know. Before we started doing this, we were a good 3 months, man. We were trying to figure out how we were gonna do this,
Yeah.
and then the StreamYard thing came along, and bang, boom, pow, here we
I
are.
mean,
So
and you never know where you never know where that little
No.
little tweak, that little something's going to come from. And I tell you, I appreciate you guys saying that. I just mostly appreciate though the fact that you see that we've tried to grow for you guys. It's that important to us as
Well-
a Guy and Shine show to bring you guys something that you can personally say, well, I've been a part of that since day one. And they'll never forget that. They'll never forget that. And we won't.
No,
We're
no, we
here.
won't.
We're
No.
here, and we just appreciate everybody being here.
in Jimena, I get like, I've heard it referred to as the YouTube jail, and I've been stuck in it a few times myself. But again, just keeping on,
Just
keeping
keep-
on.
yeah.
It like when it comes, it's like we said yesterday. It's like it started as a wave, and then it turned into a tsunami in a matter
Yeah.
of for us. Like, you know what I mean? So
And I think for you, Miss Amena, I really did mean that live that you did the other weekend. I wasn't able to be a part of this one. I had to go. I had other things I needed to do. But I think you've kind of getting a little something like that where, man, because that was fun, and then still being able maybe introducing your style, the kind of things, because that was fun, and everybody seemed to have a good interactive time. And maybe I mean, maybe you're already doing it, but I'm just saying from my angle, it just seems like that was a wonderful little way to experience you as a person, but also maybe a chance as well for you as well to add, the things like you'd like to do, like you did. So I just thought that
and
was good.
you do what
and
you do very well.
Yeah.
I think I might have seen the same one you've seen, and I was amazed at how Jimena, you do like how you're talking and you're keeping on point and also addressing what people are writing to you, and like very well done, because it's, I can't say it's a at
Yeah.
that rapid pace, like knowing what to say and like, you know what I mean, keeping it in a way that it's
Yeah.
positive and
Yeah.
trying to. It ain't easy. So
No,
that's
it's
off
not
to you.
easy. It's not, and it's also not easy to, keep any type of consistency when it's a
Mm,
self-motivated. That's
yep.
the one thing that's been like for me is this has been a good lesson over the past month to make myself like be motivated to go do what I need to do. This is something I'm gonna do. And it was like, okay, you
Hmm.
just keep doing it. It'll get better. It'll get easier. It'll get more, in line. And I just see that happening with you, Jimena.
Absolutely.
People enjoy you,
People are
and
starting to figure out that like YouTube is more than just like, I don't even like using this term, but it's part of what it is. It's not all brain rot. Like there's stuff here that can really help you. There's people, most of the people
yeah,
in here, I do know your channels and you do great stuff. So, keep doing what you're doing.
yeah, it does. You reach in plateaus, and it's like, you feel like you're not moving at all.
Yeah.
But I encourage, like, I'm just going to tell you, and I've told Sean this, and I'm not keeping secrets from nobody. Guys, I went, I've told Sean this, from the very first, about 2 months in, I realized that I could either just, spend the next 5 years making video after video, and I would eventually get to several hundred subscribers or whatever, or I could treat this like you would uh, a vacuum that you have for sale. If you're a used vacuum salesman, you ain't gonna sell it to nobody if you don't go knock on their door. Well, the way YouTube works, the way I knock on your door is to come watch a video and give you the respect of watching it, but also leave in my own way the calling card to come over and see me. Just give us one chance. Give me one chance.
Hmm.
And if you'll give me that chance, then I feel like that even if you don't never come back, you'll not leave saying bad things about us. You'll leave saying, "Hey, that was pretty cool." Like, "Hey, they're doing their thing," like, and they're respectful, and so that's basically, how I see it, Jimena. And for you, once again, it could be anybody that would come over and enjoy your channel. You just never know. So it's worthy of giving that. I went on a little, I went on a little journey where I was trying to, like I had a schedule worked out where every morning I went and
Yeah.
seen
Oh
a
yeah.
certain amount of
Yeah,
people,
you did.
and
Yeah.
then in the evening I went and seen a certain amount of people, and I
Hmm.
didn't quit. I just
No.
kept on and kept on and kept on, and then it's just that's really the game. That's I hate it's not a game, but that's really the way that you have to go about. It's like knocking on a door.
Hmm.
It's the same exact thing, except it's YouTube. The only way you knock on a door on YouTube is to watch a video, leave a comment.
Can't catch no fish if you don't go fishing, type thing.
Yeah,
You know
yeah,
what I mean?
and it's not called catching; it's called fishing. You might
Fishing.
get some. They might come
Yeah.
over and see you. They might not, but that's cool. You
That's
try.
cool. Yeah.
All you can do is knock.
Yep.
So we push you up here a minute, just so you know, we push you up, and we're proud of what you're doing, and we're proud of the content you're trying to bring for people.
Yes.
With the concepts that you're discussing, and I can't always be there. And I know that Shine can't always be there, but just know that here on our channel, we will always be here pushing you up, even when you're not here. So we push you up, Miss Amanda. Thank you very much for being an outstanding member of the community and a friend of Guy and Shine, both creating change and at Shine Dig. So thank you.
Absolutely.
Thank you for your support. And there's Miss Luciana, Chief Champion. I see you down
Got my
there, Miss
champion shirt
Luciana.
on for you. I knew you were
That's
coming
right.
today.
That's right.
Champion.
That's right. Yeah. Yeah.
Shout out to Champion Sweaters. Should you be looking
Yeah.
for
Yeah. Yeah. Shout out to
Yeah.
you, man. Appreciate you. No, we appreciate you, Miss Min, and you're awesome as well. But we thank you. Your opinion of us does go a long ways, because we want young ladies to be as comfortable here as any other person, and we want you to have fun with us and just enjoy what we do. And it's an honor to have. It's an
There
honor
it
to have
is.
you here. So
Desi.
thank you. There's
Desi.
well, speak of.
We were talking
okay.
about you earlier, bro.
Okay.
You got
fine then.
Big Jack was on
Fine
here.
then. I mean, we're just gonna have to. We're just gonna have to.
All good stuff.
I'll
all
go
good
with
stuff.
Yeah, hey,
was
all
all-
good stuff.
Yeah.
Shout out to you, brother. Hey, but I'm gonna go with the OG on this one right here. So, shout out to brother Desi in the house, man.
Mhm.
Friend of Guy and a friend of Shine, friend of Creating Change, friend of at Shine Dig. So, shout out to you, this outstanding community member, and we just appreciate you being part of our little journey, brother. So, hope you're having a good day. Shout out
Yes,
to you
sir.
guys, man.
All right, so my wife's not here. Well, she's not. My wife's not here right now. So I don't know why I'm still whispering, but hey, I'm gonna teach everybody, right real quick, how you too can have a full hat. Watch it. Right here. Down here. What you do, if you're married, you wanna make sure your wife's gone. But then after that, get your own roll of, I recommend the off-brand of everything. But then you just want to roll you out some. And what you're going to want to do, this is where I made my mistake. I tried to save money by not using too much. Use what you need. Pull it out there, okay? Now, what you want to do so that it's self-fitting is you want to take it, and this is the difficult part. There you go. You want to roll it around, right? Then tuck it. You want to tuck it. You'll feel when it's right. And then just keep coming. Keep coming. You'll feel it. You don't have to be skilled at hat making for this. Now, you've got this part. Now, this is where it gets... Yeah. I ain't worked this part out a whole lot yet, obviously. Give me just a second here. But you got to be intricate, and you got to take your time when you're doing this. Hold on. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Now you just mark it, and what I would recommend doing. I don't have no other recommendations. Just do what you got to do there. But anyway, once you get done with that, then you can refit it. Because you know that it's put. Oh, that's going to be a good one, guys. All right, then you want to stick it right back down on your head. This is important. Now, depending on, I like the little hook. So I like to go like, and then you work like straight on up, right? Like that, right? Now what I might do is weave me a little bit of and then there you go, guys. You too can have a full hat in less than 3 minutes. So guys, look, this is Creating Change. My name's Guy Bandy. If you don't mind, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and if you feel like you want to share something ridiculous, go ahead and hit the share button. But until next time.
Okay, so there's a few things that need to be clarified. It's not to improve your reception, it's to protect your innards. All right.
Yeah, and there is a slight
There
style.
she is.
There is a
There
slight
she
style
is.
aspect.
I can't believe I never caught that before.
There's a slight style aspect involved. I don't want to, I'm not trying to push myself up a whole lot,
All about
but
the
I am
curve.
just trying to say that there was some technique involved in that I was kindly scared to share, and I did hold some things back for, future reference and things, and I felt like
You're
that.
still being investigated by the DND to make sure that this
Well,
right. Yeah.
we got to.
Yeah.
We just got to take our time with things, people.
That's it.
We got to take our times with things. You don't want to scare people away.
No.
You don't want to scare people.
You gotta
That-
ease them
that's
into it.
There's no
Ease.
reason for that. You gotta dip your toe in.
That's it.
You gotta dip your toe in, and then you
Don't
gotta
go
pull it
jumping
back
in the deep.
sometimes. You gotta pull it back. You gotta say, "Ooh, that's kind of like hot." You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
anyway, shout out
Yeah.
to everybody. We got time to play Sean Diggs' song, and then we'll do our outro, and that'll be for the afternoon. But
Yeah.
one more thing. I mean, we can quit whenever we want, but I mean, it's coming up on our one. We're gonna
Yep.
hold to that. But I wanted to do this. Once again, I did this the other day, and I'm gonna do it again. Miss Boogie Time, excellent job. Shout out to you from creating change and here at Guy and Shine. Shout out to you. I don't know if you know, but I ordered this. My wife ordered 2 of them for me, and I can't think of nothing better that would be a good suitable gift for a young lady. So I think that I will give it to Chloe because regardless of anything, this will be an outstanding book for her to have in her little collection along her little life. So good job. I appreciate
cool.
you. I give the other one to my mother. She's working through it, and I'm kind of working through this one because, as I promised, I will always read every book that you put out just so that I can ensure I'm one book ahead of you with the books that I've read compared to what you wrote. So shout out to you, Miss Boogie Time. We appreciate you here at Guy and Shine. We appreciate your support at Creating Change, and we appreciate your support at Sean Dig and your friendship with Guy and with Sean. So thank you for being part
Keep
of
doing
everything.
all you do. Thank you for
Yeah,
all of it,
absolutely. Miss Shayla Martin, aka Miss Boogie Time.
Time.
We appreciate you, Miss Boogie Time. So
Yeah.
outstanding job. Congratulations. And we wish you nothing but continued success here at Guy and Shine, Creating Change, and at Sean Diggs. So
Yes.
outstanding. I push you up, young lady, and I appreciate you. So
Keep
good
on
job.
going.
And
Keep on going.
I'm
Yeah.
kind of proud to say that I kind of know Miss Shayla Martin. We kind of know her, so
Yeah,
kinda
you got
cool.
her booked.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah, hey,
amazing.
man, so that's cool.
That's very
so
cool.
yeah, shout out to you guys. Shout out to you. Still can't jumped over 100 subs. I know. It's crazy, man. But shout out to you, Brother William. Shout out to you, Miss Luciana. Shout out to Lord Kiss Freak. Shout out to Dave. Appreciate you so much. You guys, Sister B, Brother Desi, Dave B, we appreciate you, man. What an
Shauna,
outstanding.
Big Jack, B1, B2. That reminds me of the show. I don't know if they had it down there. Bananas
All the different
in
Bs in the world.
pajamas,
Yeah,
walking down the stairs. B1. Hello,
Yeah.
B2. Hello,
Hey,
B1.
hello. Hey, shout out to Elevated Einstein. I've got to ask does Sean not believe in full hat technology?
Trust me,
I haven't seen his video yet. No, I haven't seen it either. Elevated Einstein. That's good point. Good point. It seems like that.
What you don't know is this incredible hair is lined with foil on the inside.
Oh,
See, Faraday's
Yeah.
cage, baby.
I mean,
Faraday's
how was us
cage.
simple minds to know?
Well, that's the idea.
I mean,
I don't want them catching on. You know what I mean?
yeah, indeed. I can see where you would struggle with that on a personal level. I can. And I push you up for dealing with that in front of all of us. That's outstanding, and I appreciate that. We push you up here.
Thank you.
We hold you up. We thank you.
You are the pillar of my community.
You basically just turned into a pillar.
That's pretty close.
I mean, that's all I needed right there. I mean, I pretty much know where I'm leaning. I mean,
I got you. I got you. There
Thanks,
it is.
man. I appreciate that, man. Thank you.
No problem.
I mean, it ain't bad. I ain't gonna lie.
Come on now, lean right into
Get
it.
a little lean on. Yeah, thanks, man.
Oh yeah, there you go.
That's good. Thanks.
Swift
My
right
head
forward.
I do got one of them big old heads. It does get a little bit like if you let it lean too long one way.
Your neck
If you ain't
hurts?
got it rested, it'll you got.
I was doing too much YouTube,
know.
and I was doing one of these. Like I sit like this a lot, and I went to stand up. I was like,
Yeah. Hey, well, shout out to everybody, man. I'm gonna go ahead. What do you want? You want me to go ahead and play the outro, or you want me to play the one you got down here first?
You can play the intro if you want. Sure.
You want to? Okay.
Sure.
Man, my voice is scratchy, but hey, shout out to everybody. Appreciate everybody being here. This is Guy and Shine. We're going to be doing Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 11 to 1.
Yep.
Always good vibes. And then we're going to be determined here very soon. Good vibes after dark, and it's going to be more of a freestyle jam and just some other things involved, and then other things too. So we're going to do some talking after the show here today, right now, and just kind of talk about some things. But until next time, guys, hit that like button for us.
Yep.
Go over, see Shine Dig. You know, we like to make sure that we just kind of we keep it all just you know, the support back and forth and channel to one another. Because we're in this together, guys. So we just appreciate that cross support from each one of you, and we just encourage that. And neither one of us are ever like we don't even care about who's where and what and all that. What we care about is who's here,
Yeah.
no matter where they come in at. But we do appreciate seeing you go back and forth from, you know. So we just thank you for doing that for each one of us and being here for our little journeys and a part of us, and we see it and we thank you for it. So you know,
Yep.
until
There's
next
you
time, guys.
There's no us, and we will see you Wednesday.
That's indeed, man. Let's see. Yep, appreciate you guys. Good vibes, man. Sean, I'll see you in just a few minutes, man.
All right, bro.
Good vibes, everybody.
Good
I've been in a hurry since I don't know when. Gotta bring it on back, start over again. Yeah, I'll bring it on back to a nice old page, the kind where a guy like me wins a race. Yeah, slow it on down. Take the time it takes to take a real good look around. Yeah, bring it on back to a nice old page, the kind where a guy like me wins the race. Well, I got me a woman, yeah, she's better than most. Yeah, I get the space I need to really cut loose. Yeah, she slows it on down to a nice old pace, the kind where a guy like me wins the race. Yeah, slow it on down. Take the time it takes to take a real good look around. Yeah, I'll bring it on back to a nice old page, the kind where a guy like me wins a race. Slow it on down. Take the time it takes to take a real good look around. Yeah, I'll bring it on back to a nice old page, the kind where a guy like me wins the race. Yeah, slow it down. Slow it on down, guys. Good vibes only to you. Always good vibes. Always good vibes only to all of my beautiful people out there. Appreciate you guys. Have a great day.